in the back, crazy like the show. Joe said hello, coffee, steam, rise, sunrise glow. Mix it with the beats, got the rhythm, let it go. Rooster crow, radio blast, moving fast. Bodies grooving, never snoozing, ain't no first class. KahunaNui dance moves, people's dreams shatter. Joe's laughter contagious, next thing don't matter. Morning show madness, dunks and strong brews. CC Joe, KahunaNui, can't refuse. Wake up, shake up, sunrise, muse. Swag dripping heavy, no snooze abuse. Headlines read like a joke, can't help but poke. Weather report, KahunaNui chokes on his coat. Traffic jams, Joe spins, make head smoke. Listeners buzzing, all fired up, no joke. Morning chat, cat napping, no way. Coffee sip, Joe slip, hooray. KahunaNui antics replay. Morning laugh track every day. Show madness, dunks and strong brews. CC Joe, KahunaNui, can't refuse. Wake up, shake up, sunrise, muse. Swag dripping heavy, no snooze abuse. Morning show madness, dunks and strong brews. CC Joe, KahunaNui, can't refuse. Wake up, shake up, sunrise, muse. Swag dripping heavy, no snooze abuse.
Well, it's Monday morning, and I'm CC Joe and my partner, Big KahunaNui. What's happening, KahunaNui? How are you?
Not much. Good.
You look good. You look like you're got a nice shave going. You look like you polished up the little, your top of your head. You got the dog looking good.
Must just be good lighting.
Yeah, some people got it, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? You being not, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
I need all the help I can get.
No, you don't. You're all right, buddy. You're all right. I tell you what.
She is so full of energy this morning. I might have to pop off here and there just to.
She's like a pistol, huh?
Oh. She's been going wide open for the last hour. I thought I'd wear her out before the show started, but
Jesus. We got some great people with us this morning. We got Big Boss, what's happening? Rick from New York. You got my email, right? I sent you that few days ago, last week I did. K Cal, good morning. KahunaNui. Oh, must be another KahunaNui in the chat. Hi, KahunaNui. Thanks for being in the chat room. We got Gaseous, my man. Mrs. Honeybee. A lovely good morning to you, ma'am. Got Catalano TV. Oh, that's me. My boy Cholino. What's up? Admiral or Beanie. How are you? Thank you guys for being here. Can you believe today is starting the third week of our show?
Really?
Yes. Wow. Week number 3. And it's getting easier and easier to get up and be ready to rock and roll, man. I still I just had a really, really long weekend and just a lot of paperwork, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of learning stuff. I was doing a lot of learning. There's so many programs out here that do this different intros and and Mrs. Honeybee, she does everything that she can to help us, but I want to, try to do something to take off them because she's got to do, with Kai's show and then if I get in the mix and I try to please to Kai, to ask Miss Honeybee, she just is so gracious and does it so, takes care of us, But I want to learn this stuff because I think for the future, I want to be able to do it perfectionist, job and all this, just like she does and other people. What's going on in the Dabbleverse?
I would love to know how to do that stuff too.
Well, we're going to teach you. We're going to have a class. It's going to be like a pottery class. Yeah, we're going to have a pottery class too. We're going to teach you how to do pottery.
I used to do stained glass stuff.
Hey, that's a big business, stained glass, man. I remember going to what's that called? Ceramic. I went to ceramic class with my aunt and my mother used to go. So she used to take me. So I wound up learning stuff how to put it in the hot. They bake it in the oven and all that stuff. It's amazing stuff. Amazing.
Yeah, I wish I had taken more interest in that. We did it in school a little bit, but I don't know. To me, back then it was dumb. Now I wish I would have paid more attention to it.
You better. There's a lot of things I thought was dumb when I was younger, and I think a lot of people, a lot of men, young men, do that. And then you say, "Wow, I really could use that now." I could use everything that I thought was dumb from the time I was 7 years old to the time I was 40. Perfect for the Dabbleverse. Yep. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? My man Rick says I tried calling you on Saturday, but then I realized it's 5:30 p.m. and you were 5:30 p.m. No, on Saturday? No, I was definitely up. Weekends, we had a long weekend, but yeah, even if I'm not up, man, you know, I hear I'm one of those guys. I don't turn the phone on. People, well, why when you're sleeping? Why do you leave your phone on? I got to. I'm very nervous that if I turn it off, I'm going to get a very bad phone call from one of my children, and they need to get a hold of me, and I'm going to be really upset with myself. So I leave it on all the time, even though it rings 30,000 times a day. What's going on in the Dabbleverse? We got a new player in town. I saw. Did you see the Pineapple? Have you seen the Pineapple?
No.
Pretty good show. He did his show last week. I mean, yesterday. I think it's 2:30 every Sunday. It's out. They're from the UK. He's well, I think he pronounced his first part Ekek, something like that. Ekek, Pineapple, and it's a pretty good.
I think I've seen that name in the chat before.
Yeah, and I tell you, well put together. Of course, by my former good friend that I don't say enemy, but Rochi's part of that show, and the setting I like. He was like on a ladder in his side of the room, and it was really cool. He was like projecting his thoughts on Joey C, and as usual, and they had another lady that there's a 3-person team, a lady and them two. But the Pineapple man, he was pretty good. They're all good. I got to give them all a compliment, and the show was pretty good, and I think they got something there. They were organized. It was well put. They were, they had the package ready to show different. They showed me. They showed some of Shuley, and the Pineapple is a big fan of Shuley's. I believe in Bob's, mostly Bob. So, and they were doing the normal ball busting, but it was a good ball busting that you could laugh at. You know what I'm saying? So I was impressed. I complimented them on Twitter, and hey, if something's good and I see it's good, I'm going to comment. I don't care what my history is with those people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the Pineapple. I'm trying to say, who is the Pineapple? I hear a voice in him that from my past, but then I said, nah, maybe not. So that's the rumor. So who would anybody that could tell Joey C who the Pineapple really is? We we might be able to do some favors for you. You know what I'm saying? I just got to know. I got to know. It's killing me, Kahuna. I got to know. I got to know. I just got to know. It's one of them things that's just making my head explode. You know what I'm saying?
Everything always comes out down the road.
Yeah. But in all sincerity.
Sleep over it.
Yeah, well, yeah, me. I try not to lose sleep over anything, Kahuna, when I sleep. I was sound asleep on Friday. Was it Friday or Thursday? My phone's ringing. My phone, and it's my buddy, my partner here, calling me up. And I'm like, "All right, buddy, I got you." But I was miserable. I didn't go to bed till 40 hours later when I got up that evening.
Jesus.
Yeah. So
that sounds like my snowplowing days.
But you don't sleep now.
Well, only because of this thing.
Well, you podcast a lot.
Back then, though, I had a manual transmission plow truck, and I went for 44 hours straight.
Oh,
I pulled in behind a gas station. I slept for 2 hours. It was the best 2 hours sleep of my life.
Better know that's right. I know that.
I kept going.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, it's wonderful, man. Those snowplow contracts you had back in the day when you get those blizzards up in the Midwest area, man, you get some snow, man. That snowfall, and you
dang plow trucks, they take up all the money. The only guys that ever made any money were my helpers.
That's true. How would you pay you guys back then?
Went back into the trucks.
What were you paying guys back then? And you're probably talking about 10 years ago, 12 years ago?
I actually got rid of the business in 2014.
Okay. So 10 years ago.
End of 20. Yeah, okay, 2014. And we were paying them $20 an hour cash. So.
Okay, hey, that's good money. My boy Mason says, I always, when he's talking to me, he's probably giving me the right. No, I was Mason in Portland, a.k.a. Portland Shane. The Pineapple's a fair man. That's all we need to know, Joey. Hey, I liked him. I complimented him. First thing I did is I wrote a nice my review on them, and I thought that they're well put together. The way they spoke, the way they were timing was for jokes. I even give it to Rochi. The combination now, I really was it. I enjoyed to listen to Rochi, and that to me, I think he found his niche. When you're doing stuff, and if you don't like somebody and you want to speak on them, that's fine. And he's been my biggest advocate about not. There's a lot of things he don't like about me, but he also made a comment yesterday. He made a comment that people have told him about how hard he's been on me, and just like he's sure that vice versa. So I was really happy to hear him, acknowledge that. And like I said, anything can be resolved. Don't you agree, Kahuna? If you just take the time and not be so hot headed like I used to be, and just take a break, back up, and so. But like I said, all in all, with the three of them, and I forgot what the lady's name was. I'm bad with this. The new, I'm gonna blow this, but they were all good, and I think it's gonna be a good show. So,
what channel is that on, or they have their own channel?
They have their own channel. Yeah. I'll pull it up and show you guys. I'll show you real quick. Where's let me see. Now I'm embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Embarrassed? No, don't be embarrassed, Miss Honeybee. You're a great person, and we love you. And Mason, you're right, buddy. And I got Mason. I like the show. I'll watch it next Sunday. I think it's great. And Rick says nothing beats a stick shift. Yeah. I learned on a stick shift. That's how I got my how I was taught. And of course, you can't. When I took the driver test in driver's ed, I think I went with those great crappy cars that they had in driver's ed. But I learned on one. So yeah, I like driving a stick shift, man. Get a lot of power behind it, man. You just cruise, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They're getting hard to come by nowadays. All new vehicles are all automatics.
Everything's automatic, or one of those the electric cars. A lot of electric cars out there now, and I like the Tesla, not the real small Tesla, but the one that looks. They got the big computers in the front. When you get in, I really like it. You get the door handles are kind of like hidden on the Tesla. Pretty cool, you know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to see what Cupcake and his waffle stuff. God, that guy is just too damn funny.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see what car technology is 10 years from now, even 5 years from now.
Exactly, 5 years. The Cupcake was at Shoney's the other day. Now that's a restaurant I heard about in a long time. I didn't even know they existed, but I imagine some of those states deep down in the country somewhere probably got them. They used to have them all over the place, but yeah, Shoney was in Florida too. But
I think when we were in Tennessee a few years back, they had some there.
Yeah, that's cool.
I could have swore I saw one in either Indiana or Ohio too.
Possibly. I don't know where he was when I don't remember where he was when he did that one the other day. But let me turn my phone down because I'm getting. This is my hour that I get. I get about 35 calls from the time we start the show till we end the show. That's just the morning stuff. So
disruptive.
I know, but I'm a disruptive kind of guy. What can I say? I'm sorry. I apologize.
Cupcake says Tennessee is the home base for Shoney's.
Okay,
like 20 of them in Tennessee.
So they're still strong in Tennessee where they originally started, and they branched out to quite a few cities, didn't they? A lot of states, for a while there.
My dad talks about them all the time. I've never been to one.
Yeah,
driven by them, but I used to tear up buffets.
Yeah,
I used to just, man, I loved it.
Yeah,
but I was 60 pounds heavier then. So,
what kind of buffets did you go to? Which one did you go to?
I do seafood buffets if they were reasonably priced, but they usually get so out of hand in price. But
yeah, crab legs and all that stuff, man.
Crab.
You love them, don't you?
Big old king crab legs or those opelios.
Yeah, man, nice and hot with the hot butter melted, man. Oh my God, man! You just sit there; it's like you're in seventh heaven. You just dip it and go.
We would sit there for hours.
Trillino says he hopes they never get rid of the manual transmission or the V8. I parked my car in the same garage in that one, but the way it's looking is I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be they're going to be extinct 10 years from now. I don't know. It don't look good. That's all I can say. But I'm with you there.
It's going to be tough to get rid of them in a lot of trucks because you need that. I mean, they do take automatic transmissions and gear them pretty low.
Yeah.
To get started with heavy loads, but
yeah.
Well, Getting rid of them in a truck that's going to be tough. Semis and that.
But aren't some semis now being made automatic? Some companies do
For
have.
years, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Long.
saying. So it's I don't know. It's I mean, 10 years from now, how many people are going to actually be doing a job? Customer service places are going to have all these. They're going to have all kind of robotic replacements, stockers, all that stuff. 10 years from now is going to be the tale to see where we're going to be at in this United States or the world with jobs. It's going to be, is he going to break us or make us? And I think we're going to be in trouble in 10 years. And now I'm also saying that I want to live another 20 years. I think I want to go leave in 5 years and then I'll be happy. You know, I'll have to look at that and see that and all the arguments in the fight. It's going to be chaos. So
I love watching where technology is going. I can't keep up with it. You know,
yeah.
I tried when I got on computers and stuff. My wife is so good with all that stuff. She used to be an IT person, so.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah, but I mean that's pretty old technology already.
Now, did you learn on AOL? Did you have AOL with the Windows 95 back in the day?
Everybody had AOL back in the day.
Yeah, it took me a month to figure out how to just plug in the internet when I got it. Back in those days,
Yeah, I kept up pretty good until probably about 5 years ago or so, and then I started falling behind.
Yeah. What's your favorite Windows program?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't use probably. I mean, maps. maps is what I use the most.
All right, fair enough. I'll give you that one. I liked Windows.
Google. 7. That's Google actually, but
yeah. Google. That's right. Google Map. Cupcake Corner with American Cupcake says the Shoney's I went to was in Georgia, the southernmost Shoney's in the country. I think 20 minutes from Jacksonville. Thank you for that information, Cupcake. You got something big coming up, don't you? Really hear with a podcast that you're doing something really exciting. I think everybody's looking forward to. I heard you talking about it a little bit, but I don't quite remember the full thing you were saying because I was probably
talking to me or Cupcake.
Cupcake. I just read. He's got something coming up in another show. He's coming up in a couple of days. I think he's supposed to be doing something pretty big. But yeah, I was probably mad at him or cussing him when I was trying to listen to him and cussing him at the same time. I do that from time to time. I cuss him a lot. He don't have to be around.
I can't wait to meet him in Rochester.
Oh, he's a great guy. You'll enjoy it. He's cool. He's cool. He's a cool guy, man. He's the perfect. You guys could be perfect matched in heaven. You being a butterball, him being a butterball to be perfect. You know what I'm saying?
How am I a butterball?
Well, I'm a butterball too, but I mean, I think we should start the butterball club and just have a good stream with that. No, you don't like that idea. Huh? You're in a rotten mood today.
I worked hard to not be fat.
I know you did. Now I will not take that away from you. You did. I know how hard you work, and you look good. You look great, man. So
haven't been to a buffet in 3 years, probably.
I booked us a reservations in New York when we go. I got the buffet all waiting for us for me and you.
Nice.
I mean,
I'm gonna fall off the wagon. No, the problem is I can't eat that much anymore. I mean,
it's good. No, it's good.
I got a hard time finishing a meal half the time. That's never been me. I've never left anything on the plate.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a question. Serious question here. What was this deciding moment when you just decided that's it? I got to make some changes here. I mean, did your wife come to you and say, "Honey, we could do this together. You could do this," or did you just say, "I had enough and I'm going to be a lean, mean fighting machine"?
My health was taking a serious turn for the worse because of my diabetes. So
okay, and
I've been fighting weight for years with diabetes, and I was taking so much insulin. It's just crazy amount.
I remember you telling me that.
Crazy amount.
Has it reduced it? Losing the weight?
Yeah. God, I hardly take any insulin anymore.
Oh,
I'm still on insulin, but I used to take, probably 250 to 300 units a day.
Wow, that's a lot.
And in five shots.
Wow.
And now I'm down to there's both short acting and long acting. That was a combination of both. Now I'm just on the long acting, and I only take 50 units of long acting from about 250 to 300.
congratulations, man, because you really do look incredible. I'm proud of you, and that's good news to hear.
The amount of energy you get back losing that weight is just amazing.
That is amazing. That's what I need to get my energy back. Oh, Jerry's here. Hi, Jerry. Jerry Lehan says 15 minutes
Morning,
behind.
Jerry.
He's saying 15 minutes behind, 1.5 rewind speed catch up. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, brother. Thank you for being here. Big boss. That's true, Gashes. I have a
Make
feeling,
it 2 times forward, then we sound interesting.
That's correct. That's very true. I have a feeling I'll have to do it again soon. Monkey muscles could be very helpful. Now, there's something that Miss Honeybee have a new thumbnail for you, Joe. Morning flow. Oh gosh, you're gonna kill us. Miss Honeybee, don't. I'm just a messenger. But my estranged partner here, he called me up on the weekend. He goes, I really been doing some thinking, and I know you changed it right away, and I was all excited about the idea. Because I like to please him because he does come up with good ideas. He goes, but it kind of sounds like a woman, don't it? And I go, what do you mean? He goes, you know what I mean. So he told me to bang the flow, which I forgot to change. So is there any way we could take the flow out? I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell Kai. He's complaining. He decided this don't sound right.
Well, I liked it in that song, and I thought, oh man, we could play off of that. And then I wake up on Saturday morning, it's like I'm laying in bed, just thinking about weird shit, and I'm going, oh, morning flow. It sounds like a woman's time of the month.
Oh my God! When he told me that, I fell off my bed. He goes, what do you think? He goes, I go, what are you talking about now? And I don't get mad at him because you know what? He usually gives me some great advice. He'll give me some great ideas, and I'm like, he came up with the show name for Morning Show with CC Joe and Kahuna. I had the same words, but mine sounded a little. I think
you had morning show at the end or something.
Yeah, something like that. He just took the same words and he made it better. So listen, what do I say? What's my motto? You're only as good as the people you surround yourself around who's going to make you better. And so that's why I'm grateful. But I'm so sorry, Miss Honeybee. Please don't be upset. I'm sure it was a wonderful thumbnail. Thank you. But yeah,
I love the ones that we got now. I hope she doesn't change it too much from that.
Yeah. Well, she overheard us talking to you and I, how we like color. This is what Kai told me. She said, Miss Honeybee was watching the show. She was in the chat room and she heard you and Kahuna talk about how you liked a lot of colors in the thumbnail. And she duly noted that. And that's when she made those for us. And I just say, wow, man, what
I
wonderful
love that. I actually got a lot of compliments on the one with the fireball in it.
Yes.
Everybody caught on to that. I didn't even see it right away. I had to go look after I heard about it.
Thank you, Miss Honeybee. We sorry. I would never do that purposely. I've had a long weekend, as you know, and I know Kai had a deadline to meet with his regular job, and so he was busy, and it's just been a rough weekend. So, but thank you very much for that, Joey. Yes, it's Joey Coffee and Kahuna biscuits. Hey, that's all right. You purple monkey, you pink monkey, you. That's a great idea.
I love the purple monkey. I think he's changed the look of that monkey like 3 times now.
Yeah, I love that monkey. I love that monkey. Rick, I do too. I think it's great. Rick from New York, a good friend, a good pal, and I love the guy. And I'm 6 hours from Rochester. If you guys let me know you're out, I could meet you guys for a meal on the way. Well, I'm coming from Florida, so I don't think I go. I go Rochester be way before I go to where you're at. I know that. So, but if you wanted to meet halfway somewhere, I'd love to meet you there and have breakfast or something. We'll touch base. I believe the show starts sometime around 3, 4, 5 o'clock on Cupcake. He's already got tickets. People got tickets. I think on Friday and Saturday. I don't know. It's pretty much all day. They got a lot of activity. And I think Sunday's a brunch or something. They're having a brunch or something. When do you leave it? When do you leave it?
Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. I think it was like 4-ish, maybe.
So you got to be at the airport by 2 o'clock, right? That's about right.
I got TSA pre-check, so I only got to be there about an hour ahead.
Oh my God, this guy, he's on top of everything.
That waiting in line bullshit for me.
I meant pink, Ashes. I meant pink. I'm sorry. I'm colorblind. I meant to say pink. Pink was what I thought. Purple's what came out. Like I said,
I always consider that purple too, I guess. I don't know.
Well, it is
Yeah,
pink.
it is more pink, but
It is, and I was thinking pink, but then the purple. Purple is my favorite color. You know that purple and uh, blue and I just like colors. If you color coordinate purple, like green and purple, that oh man, oh my god, black and green, black, green and purple. Oh my god, perfect, perfect, perfect. You know, I like that lime green though, that really shiny lime green. You know, no, back in the day, 2002, I was in Memphis, Tennessee, and I was in a pretty bad part of Memphis. You know, so they back in those days, all the bad neighbors, even Chicago they had clothing stores that were for like guys like me, you know what I'm saying? Guys that wore the Italian shoes with the different color shoes, and you had the pointed shoes, and they sold the hats that came with the outfits, and you could get anything you want, canes, whatever you want to match your suit. And I found a really bad a lime green 2-piece linen. It was made out of linen. Now they were dress clothes, so you had the green lime shirt, button-up shirt, the pants that were cuffed and a little bit baggy. I wore a pair of lime green shoes with white and lime green. I had a lime green belt. I had the perfect offset of a different green for sunglasses, and I went and got a tan because I went to the tanny bed to offset that green. Man, oh man, you talk about styling and profile. Now, that was me back in the day, and I used to love to dress up. I was talking the other day. I said I'm gonna get rid of all my dress clothes. I don't see myself dressing up anymore. I used to always. I just nothing to mean nothing like that no more. I want to just be, with my wife and my family and with you and our fans and our friends. And I don't need to dress up. I mean, I got 150 ties. I don't think I'll wear them ever again.
I used
I
to
got
have a
ties.
lot of ties too, and man, I haven't put on a tie in
Man, I'm telling you.
I bet it's been 15 years or more.
So I'm gonna have a tie sale here. We're selling them out for $1 a piece. They're all silk ties, very fancy. So please, I'll display them on here. You guys are more than happy to pick what you get. You get if you buy 10 or more, I'll give 15 for 10. I got all kinds of stuff, man. We're gonna blow out all. I used to be a luggage salesman too. One of the jobs I had, I tried it for a couple door to door. The worst thing is
Luggage sales. Jeez,
luggage going door to door, going door to door. Like the vacuum cleaner guys back in the 60s and the 70s, the Kirby guys, they go with the door to door. And you know how hard that was to sell a housewife in the 60s? A Kirby vacuum cleaner? When those
My
guys
mom was a sucker for a customer for one
Yeah.
of those vacuum cleaners.
Yeah. I'm telling you. But then when they made sales and those guys got in their glitch, they made some money. So I tried selling luggage door to door. It's nice.
I've never heard of door to door luggage.
Yeah, I started in Wisconsin. It was a company out of Wisconsin. I went to, and the guy, he had offices in Wisconsin. It really turned out to be a big scam company. It was one of those companies you go in the morning, everybody gets together, they hire a bunch of salespeople, they rally, they get you all pumped up, and then they put you out on the road to different little cities for weekends to see how your sales skills are. But it's all really turned out to be a pyramid. It was a scheme. I was young then when I did it, and I did good. I did all right. And then he came out with perfumes and stuff, and then he builds you to you buy in to be an owner. That was the pyramid. So he gets you to buy in to be an owner. They build you a 2x4 locker with the wire they put around chicken fences. You know what I'm talking about? And he tell you, here's your new business. He gives you the key to the chicken wire and the 2x4s, and he rents these warehouses, and he builds all these lockers, and that's where all your stock went in. You bought into the company, you paid and bought the stock from them. They made, I don't know, fine luggage, they're telling us, $99 for the luggage that carries the suits.
What year was that?
That would have been 19. I did it in 86, I think, or 85. I did it briefly. About
$100 for luggage. That was
a three-piece luggage. Three-piece luggage.
Oh, 3-piece.
Yeah, 3-piece. Big luggage. That's small stuff. Yeah, but the pictures, it's fine leather, and it wasn't. It was pleather. You know what I'm saying? And they just said, you just stick to the script, and we had this guy that came in. He was from Melrose Park. I knew the kid. I knew his father, and he started selling. I knew his father, so he come in one day after a couple weekends, and he had sold like 45 cases of this perfume, And they just the owners when they went cha-ching when they saw this. Well, and everybody, this is the top salesman of the week. He's our top owner, and all of a sudden they're building him a mansion with this chicken wire, and he's at hundreds of cases of perfume, and his catchphrase was, and he was Italian, so Italian, he was a really greasy wop Italian. I'm talking one of them really guys, olive oil skin, his giddy charm, and he'd be like, "You want to try this?" He'd go up to all the ladies, go, "Smell it." He just opened up, "Smell it." That's how he talked. And he goes, and I go, "So that's how you sell? That's your technique?" And because the owners tell our other guys that are less fortunate, that are having trouble selling the luggage, we want to get them into perfume. He goes, "You just go up and say, smell it." Well, it turned out I knew who he was. I knew who his father was. His father was a big hitter in Melrose Park. So he was strong arming everybody. All his father's clients, they were calling up, muscling him. "I'll be sending you 10 cases. I'll be expecting the money by Friday." So that's what he was doing. He wasn't going no door to door. His father saw the racket. His father was an outfit guy, and they were strong arming people to buy the cases because he was trying to help his knucklehead kid out, which later on he wound up getting in big trouble, and that's another story. But yeah, it's funny, when you got power and you got a father that's got a lot of money and power, you could do anything you want. Big Boss is with us this morning. Oh, not Big Boss. We already talked to Big Boss this year. Commissioner, I'm thinking of the kid. We got Commissioner of Catalano TV. Now, do you have any idea what he commissions? I don't know. Did you figure that one out yet?
No, I'm so far down on the totem pole. I don't know what happens.
Well, no. You're not though. You're not. You give yourself no credit. You are.
Commissioner's got more tenure than me.
But you're an equal partner with this show. He don't care about the Elvis Shot Lounge. He's worried about selling hot dogs and driving golf carts and stuff like that.
That's not true.
So you step right in. You don't miss a beat. So you're an equal partner here. I mean, you're definitely, you own stock in the company.
I could tell him what to do.
Yes, absolutely.
Sweet.
Yes. You can tell him what to do until he wakes up and realizes what is before him. Forget the hot dogs, forget the chicken wings, forget the golf carts, and get your Big Boss. "Oh, Joey, out." I love this kid. I'm just kidding with him. Big Boss, I don't know, Joey, ouch. I got to keep on his toes. Hey, morning, Commissioner. We love Commissioner.
So, Commissioner, you got the day off today? Must have. Otherwise, he'd probably be out and going already.
Yeah, is the team in town? That great team that you got? Are you guys competing for last place or what? What is it? How far in last place are you? Or do you guys get a chance for 5th place? I don't know. Sometimes you get like that. You get a little streak at the end. They get the last 6 games. And somebody's way far, they just lose and put in their A guys, their B guys and C guys, and you guys will catch up with maybe the 5th place. So that's all right,
So he answered yes. You asked him I asked him if he was off today, and you asked if the team is in town.
Oh, I didn't see.
I don't know what the hell was going on.
I see. This is how I do things. I don't think at all. What's up, Big Boss is saying? They're talking mad, Commissioner. Time to bring out the hammer. Yeah. He will too. He'll bring out the hammer. I know. I got everybody bringing the hammer out of me. Everybody. I don't know which way. I'm being pulled 10 different ways, John. You know what I'm saying? I can't take it no more. You know what I'm saying? Now, I heard a rumor. I don't know. Someone was saying they're making a cartoon about me now.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah, that's what I hear.
Cool.
Yeah, I forgot where I heard this. It was somewhere.
I love those super tip Joeys. Yo.
Well, I'm not smart enough to have that. Did you know that? According to OJ says you're not getting it, Melton said you're not giving it to any dummies. You'll never figure out I ran $1 million budgets with baseball, and I can't figure out we get the instruction book how to put on the super tip machine. I know how to do the super chats, which could be complicated. All this stuff, Streamyard. So he pretty much just threw me under the bus and said, "You're just you're R, but you're better than the other regular low R's. You're just a R, but a souped up R. But you just can't
schmooze them out in Rochester."
I just didn't know he became Melton's business advisor or he became Catalano's TV's spokesperson. You know what I'm saying? That's what blew me away.
You talking about OJ?
Yeah. He basically stepped right in and said, "You're not getting it." Like, what?
I know
I'm just looking for more tours.
Dabler, he was one of the first to get it, and OJ. I mean,
Yeah.
OJ learned through there, but
Right.
OJ was
Well-
one of the last to get it.
Well, because El Harible and Melton are pretty good friends, and they did Hackamania together, and they're really good friends, and I believe it's Moody's invention, and Moody's and Patrick Melton. But I will say this: when it went down the last Saturday in El Harible's live stream, Moody was busy doing something; he was out of town and stuff. But Patrick got that backup line in like 5 or 8 minutes, so you got to commend them. But I mean, they take dirt to racket. I mean, but you should give it to everybody that's got a show who's doing a regular show. You're taking a percentage, like you might as well. I'll figure the damn thing out. I just think it's cool. I think it would add for us to have those people with the voices, and don't you think it'd be great?
Yeah,
You know,
I would love to get that.
and El Harible said, yeah, here I'll get you the information, and then OJ just put a tamper on. Like he's really changed, man. He's really changed a lot, man. He's big time now. I get that. I mean, he's way up there with the big boys, but geez, don't ever forget where you come from.
He does a good Sunday morning show.
He does a great show. He's
Love that.
awesome at what he does. I love the guy, but my God, he's like the little guys that got a shot to get in. You can't even. You got to make an appointment 7 months out just to talk to the guy. That's how busy he is.
Busy man, busy man.
And he used to become. He used to come in the beginning on a lot of shows with me. He was my wingman to help me out when I didn't have nobody to go with me. He did a lot of shows with me. He helped me out quite a bit. I'll never forget that. But man, oh man, to just tell me you might get it because Melton made that already. I'm like, take it easy. I didn't know you were his spokesperson. You know what I'm saying?
That's today. 2 weeks from now, he's going to be your best friend.
Listen, if that's how they feel, I don't care. I would thought it'd be nice that if I got it, it'd be nice just for the fans to have it. You know what I'm saying? We could have a good laugh like everybody else. But it is, I get no respect. I get no respect at all. I'm telling you.
He offered for me to ride with him from Cleveland to Rochester.
Wow, he's a good guy.
That was back when I was going to drive, and I don't have the time to waste on driving.
Yeah, I know. It's something. Chelino says, well, first let's see. I would start at the bottom. Learning your limits. Yes, sir. You're right. And I swear. Listen, 7 months ago.
At the bottom, you don't know what he's talking about.
Jerry, 7 months ago, it would have been a different turn how I would have responded to that. I promise you. I would have made such a mass production. I would have went on a war, and it would have been really, it just would have been funny.
He's talking about buffets. When you read backwards in the chat, you have no idea what they're talking about.
I know you're right about it. So I'm going to do it here. We're going to start this. We're going to go about 15 up, like Kahuna suggests, and we're going to work our way down. Okay. So we'll start here because Cupcake. We already read that one. I think we okay. So we'll start here with Johnny A. Well, hello, Johnny A. 56K.
I remember 56K.
You talking about the speed, the internet speed?
I don't know what he's talking about for sure, but I remember 56K internet. Some days I'm not far off from it.
He's right. I was right because he said I worked for ALL. They had the little triangles, didn't they? And you get them in they leave them all over for advertisement. The little the disc,
the little discs, yeah.
You get them in the mail. Yeah, it was great. What was the first email? Well, AOL was the first email. You remember the first cable box on TV? There was a box, and it looked like if you turned on a ray gun, it was going to shoot, and you just turned it on, and that was it on TV. And it was unbelievable. You got a few things. I didn't think HBO came with it. I didn't think HBO was in production yet. But I remember I was still young. I was still a little boy when that came out on TV. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. What technology today? And you want to know something? The biggest scam in the society right now, by far, is the cable companies. They got such a racket.
Boy, DirecTV and Dish and all them, they were taken over. Cable companies were on the way out, and
what happened?
Dish and DirecTV just priced themselves out of the market. Everybody's going back to cable.
Kuna, they went fiber optic. Kuna, can you hear me now? Kuna, can you hear me now?
No.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Can you hear me now?
Keep going.
How about now?
Keep going.
Good old Verizon came in and with the fiber optic, great commercials, and they brought it back. You know what I'm saying?
Now I can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Huh? No.
Yeah, it's better.
All right, let me see where I gotta look. I can see. Oh, the mic has to be this way. This is the way front, and that's the only way I can talk. How's that? That better? All right. So yeah, it's amazing. So thank you for sharing this with Johnny. Johnny Ray worked very well. Gash says can't replace monkey muscle. No, you can't, sir. You cannot replace monkey muscle.
He's all about the monkeys, like Mr. Doodle is about poodles.
That's right. Mr. Doodles is about poodles. Is right. Cupcake Corner with American Cupcake. I'm going to do a Deadpool Wolverine movie review, and I'm going to start reading a Clockwork Orange from my book review show. Thank you. That I knew it was something very big and important to you, so I got most of it right. I think I was cussing you half the time you were explaining it, and I don't know. I was in one of my moods, and you just your name keeps coming in my head when I'm angry, so I gotta just use the cupcake name, and then I'm better off. Thank you for that. Big Boss Gases. What about machine muscles? Oh, here we go. I put this to all my ringtones. I want to hear myself. That's why I put it there. So it's all me. I like to hear myself. So I put the ring in there, and I love it. Gaseous says, let's see. Gaseous replied, but you destroyed the most advanced machine, Big Boss. Oh boy. We got a war in the chat room. We got the pink monkey, who's our friend. We got Big Boss as our friend, and we're talking about muscles and machines, and I think it's going to be an all-out war. My money's on I don't know. I don't even want to say that. I don't know who my money's on. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Who we got?
You read that one already.
Yeah. Who do you think? That'd be good. I'm in a Deadpool. I'm El Horrible's pick to die, the next one to die in the Devilverse. He lost last year. Yeah, he picked me last year and he lost. Yeah, no. And John, I don't know. For about a month, he looked like he was really sick and dying, but he flexed he's getting bigger. He's getting bigger muscle. So I got to believe he really is working out.
I don't think he's drinking as much nowadays. Right. I'm not sure, but he goes on so early all the time. But.
Yep. He changing up his format a little bit, which if he does that, if he does first and foremost to take care of himself and get healthy, maybe there might be a chance he'll get humanity back in his heart and his brain. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he might personally apologize to each and every one of us in the Dabbleverse. Personally,
Are you crazy? Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath.
It's going to happen, because
no, he's been the way he is all his life.
Well, we know this. We know this. We know this to be true. But I'm just being, thinking that could happen, and I'm gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it's gonna happen because you know what?
Not me.
He owes my boy Shuli about 1,000 apologies. He owes my other boy Carl another 1,000 apologies. He owes Rocco at least 200. Potato at least a couple hundred, and then you got to go with all the people that had put up with his shit, like me and Quad and many of us that suffered through the judge.
He thinks everything is going to end. Back when he left the last time for 8 months, everybody was building their channel. Their channels got bigger and stronger.
That's right.
And then he came back, and it's like then everything took off.
I was
everybody survived for 8 months and got bigger.
Yes. Do you know I have mental breakdowns now because of being podcast with him? I think I'm going to file a lawsuit against John for mental breakdown that he's caused me by all the nasty things he would say. And I think I got a case, and I think it's going to be one. I think I'm going to file it. I'm going to file a lawsuit against him because he caused me distress. I shake now. I can't walk no more because of him. I can't think no more for him. All I hear is yelling in the back.
Old age.
Yeah, no, that's not old age. It's stuttering John.
Old age.
I never jumped when someone sneaks up behind me or come walking behind me. I'm like crawling in a corner, and he just. I'm sorry. Here it goes again. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I started this a couple of days ago. I start talking. I start shaking. It just does this. I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just can't help it. I start twitching. My eyes start twitching really bad. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on here? And I do this a lot. I'll sit and I just move my feet all day, and I can't sit still. I don't know what to do.
From all the toxic shit that Mrs. C is putting in your drink.
No, I'm telling you, he caused me to be.
He told me all about it.
You know what I'm saying? It's all his fault, and I think I'm gonna sue him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just file a lawsuit against him.
Is it confirmed that he's in Florida now? Or
I
is he
don't know.
still in New York?
No, I don't know. Excuse me, I'm having one of my bad days. Oh, stop, please. Oh,
Harder. It's going to take more than that.
Okay,
Close
here we
fist. Come on.
go.
Close fist.
See, I give myself a good slap. You know,
Where's Mrs.
I
C?
get that going.
Let's
You
get
know,
Mrs. C out
that's
here.
right. There we go. There we go. That will back to normal. Back to normal. Back to normal. And this phone, I'm gonna sue the phone companies because these are not people that I know that's call me. It's not troll. It's advertisement companies because I do a lot of surfing on the internet, and I put my name up, my phone number to all, and they sell the numbers. And I get phone calls trying to sell me life insurance now, death insurance. I've got 45 phone calls last Friday to sell me death insurance to prepare for
Set
my
up
family.
a different number for them idiots.
Oh, are you there? I lost my headset. Oh, here we go. I couldn't hear you. I'm gonna wait you. So you understand that?
When
They
I
wanna
sound the
sell me-
best.
Huh?
When I sound the best. No, set up a different phone number for that type of shit.
Yeah, I realize that now. I mean, I'm literally, I kid you not, from the time 8 o'clock in the morning starts, well into about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. If I don't get 80 solid phone calls, 50 of them to be about life insurance, 2 of them with this new thing, subsidized coming in, the last chance to get the government subsidized for your, because I got with my insurance that I get paid from the SDIA, from the sorry, my check I get for paying of the Social Security, I get Medicare, and get your subsidized this, get your. I'm like, I don't want nothing. Leave me alone. I get 35, and this is what they do. Hello, my name is Mike. My name is Mike Smith. Yes, hello. I go, Mike Smith. That's your name? Yes, sir. My name is Mike Smith. Wow, that's a pretty American name. I go, were you born here? That's none of your business, please. I'm calling you. But that's a powerful American name, Mike Smith. You know. And then I go on and on with him, and I go.
I used to work with a Bob Smith.
Yeah, I mean, they come up. Hello, this is James. Yes, my name is James Alters. Yes, James. I mean, you're not Patel. Your name is Patel. No Patel. The Patel family. I'm not part of the Patel family. You know, because in their country, Patel. Everybody's named Patel. You know that. Anybody that has money is all Patel. That's the name. Everybody's named Patel if you got money. That's the truth.
Yeah, I like here. In Minnesota, there aren't a lot of Indian people. I mean, we got areas.
Oh, they're great people. I love them. You know,
but you get these phone calls, and you say hello, and there's always that delay.
Right.
You know, it was a mass dialing that went out, and hardly anybody answers. So if you answer, it looks like a local number. Right. But then you say hello, and they'll say, "Yes, is this so and so?" And I'll go,
"Yes."
Yeah, who's calling? And it's an Indian accent on a local number, right. And then the name might come up in caller ID. You know, right. Mary something or other. And it's like, just have a good day. Leave me alone.
And they always take a really good, down-to-earth American name, not an Italian name, not a Polish name, not a Japanese name, a real good Southern.
Well, a lot of them, the name that is associated, there is actually a number that they're using that is somebody's number. Oh. 3 years ago, I once got a call from my own number.
Really? That's called spoofing. I learned that. I just learned that recently.
I look at caller ID and it's like, how in the hell?
Yeah.
I'm calling myself.
It's called spoofing. I can teach you all about it. They just taught me, everybody, the Dabbleverse taught me about spoofing because I've been spoofed so much. They called me while I was sitting next to my wife who was watching a movie from her phone number. I turned around and I go, what are you trying to, are you kidding me? She goes, what's the matter with you? I go, you just called me. She goes, I'm right here watching the movie with you. Are you nuts? Sure enough, they call her with my number. And then we go, here we go. There we go. This is it. Yeah, I tell you, it's terrible. It's terrible. But, you know, I feel that you're on borrowed time once you hit 59, 60 years old. That's coming up for me in a couple of months, 59. And my health. So it's time. It's time for me to start planning, you know. It's a tough thing to do.
I used to think that all the time. Once you lose 60, 70 pounds, that thought, those ideas just go away.
You know, I don't have your kind of luck. I'm the type of guy that, you know.
I never thought I'd lived past 45.
Yeah, but I'm the type of guy, listen, I'm the type of guy that Everybody will be at the racetrack, 150,000 people, right? And everybody of 150,000 will be betting the 4-horse because they're lock. It's guaranteed. They're going to tell me that. I'll go to the window and say, "Can I have 10 on the 5, please?" That's what I'll do.
When I used to bet horses, I would always take the number 3 favorite,
That's good.
and I'd bet like 50 to win, 100
50 to
to place,
show.
and
Mhm.
250 to show.
Because you always were guaranteed it was probably going to finish the third. The favorite always probably normally should flip. If it don't win, it should finish second, but for sure third. I that logic, but a lot of guys use that logic because it's a very logical bet to do that. The worst bet you can do, what I was told by a pari-mutuel person that gives you the tickets, and I know you used to be that job, but they said the worst bet is to do across the board 50 to place, 50 to show. But it's not because you wind up the favorite loses more than you think. The favorite is out of the money more times than he's in the money.
I don't think I ever had anybody bet that.
Yeah,
If
that's good. That's a good way to do it.
I think that would stick with me.
Do you think the gimmicks perfectas? That's a gimmick. Trifectas
All
are
that shit. Trifectas. I've never hit a trifecta ever.
I did one time. Or a dollar box wheel. Here's a dollar box wheel. You got to pick the winner, and then you got to pick a handful of horses that you think are going to win second. They can't win third, and you got to pick the ones you got to be in third. And to do this, the odds, especially to be a big payoff, you'll catch it when they're paying like $32. You got a dollar box.
How many horses do you have total in that bet?
Well, that's up to you. That's entirely up to you. You could say, let's say you got a 12-horse field.
So you $2 bet though, right?
You could do a $1 wheel.
You can do a $1. I don't think
they have $1 wheels. You can do a 2. You can do a 3. You can do whatever you want to do. You can take them in. So but here's the key: you got to pick the winner. It has to be you have to pick one horse to win. That's it. Now, if you got a big stake race and you got a lot of good horses, and you're handicapping, you go, and let's even take a 7-horse field, 6 furlongs, big stake race, right? And they're doing it on the turf. So first of all, you don't like the turf. Turf is not the best place to be betting.
I used to have a trainer that trained turf horses. Turf was, I love turf.
I did too. I like to bet turf. I always bet gray horses. If I saw a big gray horse coming in the race, bet it no matter what. Okay, it was 100 to 1. Because
you sound like women. You sound like women picking football winners based on the quarterback's ass.
That gray horse would win. He'd come across to win. Now, thoroughbreds I liked, but I didn't bet them because they were pretty on the up and up. Harness racing was that because they're so corrupt, and they're big heavy set guys that drink beer. A guy that's a harness racer, he's not on the horse like a jockey. He's sitting in a buggy, lazy, and he's all big and fat. Stanley Banks had to weigh 300 pounds, and he's you see Stanley whipping that horse coming down the flagpole. He's whipping. He's all heavy set guy, man. But you got to be strong with those harness horses, man. Even the jockeys on the regular horses you got to be strong, man. But I liked it because they were corruption. The corruption was there. They were just gritty. They fixed the races and it was great because I liked corruption. You know what I'm saying? Corruption back in those days with horses, and you just line in your pockets with money, a lot of corrupt money, and you just go, wow, what a day I had today. Horses that were fixed, love it. Or you got the trainers, you get the doctors coming in and juicing up the horse with Lasix or something, and you got, and it's just
they used to have people go and sneak into the stalls and jerk the horses off.
Yes. Now, did you like harness racing?
We didn't have a lot of harness racing back when I worked there. So I don't remember. We may have had one, but
you don't know too much about them, right?
It's got to be a bigger thing now than it was back then. Yeah, this was back in the early 90s.
Early 90s, yeah. Well, it was pop harness horse in Chicago because it was so corrupt. And I'm gonna tell you, the 70s into the 80s into the 90s, you had guys like Darrell Bussey, Jim Curran, Dave McGee, Stanley Banks. You had Dwight Banks, the brother. You had Terry, Gary, Leonard, and their father was the trainer.
These harness racers or
all harness guys, all good old boys. Big boys. I mean, they weren't jockey size. A jockey's got to weigh like 103 pounds. You know, it was a 98 pounds. You know, they're very small, but they're strong as an ox. Them little jockeys, man.
Cute little
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, they're like, you know, you just want to scoop them up and take them home with you when they win. You know, when they beat. But I was locked up with it before I went to prison. I was waiting in the county holding cell. There was a young guy in there from California, and he moved to Florida. And I'm looking at him because I go, man, I know this guy from somewhere. And he comes up and goes, you've been staring at me the last couple of days. I go, no, I don't mean nothing by it, man. You just look so familiar to me. He goes, well, were you in the horse business? I go, well, I bet a lot of horses. He goes, any California tracks? I said, yeah. And I go, but I can't place it. He was the guy that I bet at the night track was the last track I would bet that would win a lot of races out there. I bet he made me so much money through the 90s. Here he is. What are you in here for? He goes, well, you know, I almost broke my back. And he showed me the race. We were able to, on the kiosk, when you get a visit from somebody, I think I had my wife did it. He told her where to go on YouTube to look for the race. And it's where it was a big collide with the horses, and the horses, he had to put the horses down, and he almost broke his back. And he just never could recover to go back 100%.
Those guys that go down at the beginning of a pack, holy Christ, I would just hate that.
It's worse than a harness race because you got the buggies and all the equipment attached. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's worse.
Yeah, but they don't fall off as much, do they?
Not as well. You had the two types. You had the pacers, and you had the trotters. The trotters didn't have the hobbles or nothing. You know, where they were connected. You know, with the pacer. You know, equipment down there. So the trot was different. So they didn't break stride. A horse that could break stride was the other type of horse. Trotters, they went a different pace. But there was a horse that was the winningest horse, one of my favorite horses. He was owned by the Bob Farrington, owned him, was his baby named Ramblin' Willie. He made over $1.5 million in purse money, you know, for the family. And he retired some years ago. And I mean, this was a special. And they put him out to one of those. I don't know if you know that in certain states they got these really nice, you know, areas for old retired horses, especially the ones that were big stars, the ones that made a lot of money, that were thorough. You know, they were stake horses. You know what I'm saying? And they get a pretty good life. The owners take good care of them. You know, and Ramblin' Willie, I'm sure he's got to be dead by now. He lived better than some people I know that are humans. That's how well he lived in his retirement. They gave him a indoor mansion for him, you know, that he could go out the door, go out when he go out and run, and you know, he's up in age. He didn't do any of that, but I mean, I was impressed when I went out to, you know, did a tour of this place because I just wanted to see what, you know, where they go. They got them in Ocala, Florida. Here, they got a beautiful place in Ocala, off of exit 341. It's for old retired horses, people that had famous race horses. They come there and they go there and they live there the rest of their lives. And
yeah, I remember hearing about that place here a couple of years ago. And
yes,
they live like Triple Crown winner from a couple of years back.
Yes, man, it's amazing how they live it. It's just fascinating. And yeah, so Ramblin' Willie was. I'm trying to find him on here. I'm sure he's been gone. I've had to do some deep research. I'm gonna put his name in one more time and see if he comes up. Ramblin' Willie. If you got a computer, check that name out. Harness horse owned by Bob Farrington. Ramblin' Willie. When he was an old man, and Bob would bring him out for certain stake races, and he still had it. He still could go wire to wire and beat all those young horses, man. And he was good to see it, but he'd be breathing hard, and he finally put him down, man. And it was a sad day when he put him down. They retired him. I was at his last race at Maywood Park that he raced at Maywood, and he was touring them in different places that year. I think he went out to New York, and he raced out in New York, I believe so. And then he hit the different circuits just to showcase him around, and the legend. And then they put him out. You know, they gave him a mansion, and he lived there like a king. You know, he was kind of like Mr. Ed. I think he started learning how to talk. You know, Wilbur, how are you, Wilbur? Huh?
Say, we should probably get to the chat. Just skip through it a little bit to get down to where shit's relevant. We can come back to this though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree with you. I was just gonna, but no problem. Like I said, this is why I got to get myself with a game plan, like you were saying. I'll have 4 or 5 things that I want to present, have it all ready to go, and we do it. So we're getting. That's our next phase we're going into. So for me, anyhow, and it's right. It works. All right, so we're gonna. You want to do it? You want to do it? You did it so well the other day. I'm gonna let you do it. How about you do it?
I don't have my glasses. I guess.
Whoa, but we don't. We want excuses. Do you know what this is?
Shut
You know
up.
what this? Do you know what this is right here? The world's smallest violin. You understand? You understand that right
All
there?
right,
See?
let's go. God damn it!
All right, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Kahuna.
All right, you flip down. I'll read them. Let's go.
All right, where we started? How far up you want to go? 25
I
up?
don't know. Just start skipping every 4 or 5.
How about I'm at the top? I'm at the top. Here we go.
Yep, I
Here we
see
go.
you. Morning, all. Admiral.
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 Or
Chelino says Joey.
My man Chelino, man. My man
Morning,
Chelino.
Chelino. And Joey's saying hi.
Who's that handsome guy right there, huh? Look at
I
that.
don't know.
What a good-looking man that is, huh?
Used to be. Yeah.
Used to be. You better believe that's right.
Miss Honeybee says, good morning, Joey and KahunaNui. Good morning, Miss Honeybee.
Good morning. Good morning.
Cash says, morning.
Thank you. Oh, look at that good-looking guy there.
Hi.
What a great name that is, too, man. Great story behind that name, and love it. Love it.
K-Cal says, well.
Well.
Morning, boys.
Morning.
Rick from New York. Tried calling. Oh, we did that already.
Yeah, see, I thought we did this. We got good people, but not a lot of people ain't chatting. They're not chattery today, you know. So not a lot of people writing in the chat.
Lulu is a star. Boy, she is getting to be such a handful. Did you see that video I put out the other day?
No,
put out a little short.
No, I didn't. Where's that at?
It's on YouTube. It's a little
on your channel. You got it up on YouTube.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll check it out right after the show.
Yeah.
Let me know. I'll put it on our channel for us.
I tweeted it out. I got 540 views on it yesterday.
Nice. Congratulations. You deserve it, buddy. No, that's
picked up about 7 new subscribers even.
I love it. Well, that's good news. I'm happy for you, brother. That's really good. You deserve it, man. Well deserved. Miss Honeybee.
Miss Honeybee says I don't mind doing it at all.
Thank you, Miss Honeybee. We appreciate that.
Johnny says hello again, Miss B.
Hello, Johnny B.
Hello again, Johnny A.
Johnny A.
LOL, Miss Honeybee. What?
Big Boss is he's Big Boss is good people too. He's I don't think we have much left in the chat.
What says a potato, pineapple, and corn walked into a bar.
That's correct. And a puppet.
Wait to hear the punchline.
And the puppet was the bartender.
Oh, we better hurry up. Donks just walked in.
Oh, my man finally made it. Hi, Donks. Thanks for coming, buddy. Where we at? Where did I lose something here? Wait a second. How did I jump to the bottom? Wait a second. Now, when I scrolled up at the top, there was not this
up there.
Yeah, but
you're way up there.
Yeah, let's go here. Let's start here. Here we go.
That's true, Gaseous. I have a feeling I'll have to do it again soon. Monkey muscle could be very helpful.
Monkey muscle is very good.
Oh,
Thank you.
They're starting to work together, not fighting one another.
I love it.
Steeler doggy. Yeah,
yes.
She finally zonked out. Thank God.
Oh, we read that one. I know we read that one.
Yep.
I believe we might have.
I will. Honeybee says I will.
And here we go. Joey.
Gaseous. We read that one already?
Yeah. Oh, we read that one?
Pink. Read that.
No, Rick says. No.
I'm 6 hours southeast. Oh, you'd probably be pretty close to him then.
Yes.
In Rochester.
Yes. I believe Deadpool told me to look him up. But he's going to be he'll be at DabbleCon. I don't know if
there's so many people
I can't wait to meet. There's a lot of people I can't wait to meet. I was hoping Dr. Chow would come down there and Rick would pop in there and these guys that I really want to meet and sit down and just have a blast with me. We'll just talk, you know. But I don't know how to talk. I'm not really a big talker, you know that. I don't like to talk a lot.
I've noticed.
Yeah, I'm just not a talker. I'm a shy guy.
You never know. Once you're up there, you might come out of your shell.
Yeah, I'm kind of shy. I'm very shy when I go behind the camera here and I got a broadcast. So I don't know.
Miss Honeybee says it's okay, Joey. It's easy to change.
Thank you, Miss Honeybee. Miss Honeybee, hear me out on this real quick, and I'm gonna let me tell her this. I want to do. We got a song that's in it. We have it now that Kahuna thinks it's great. I think it's pretty good, and one of them should be.
Song.
Yeah, so we want to make that part of the intro. Now I've made a lot of my intros for the different shows, and I was using a thing called Placid. but they don't allow you to put any of your own music in that with that app. Do you know something that's better than Placid that I could use to insert the song that with as I'm making the intro? Unless you want to make me a good, real good intro to the song, and some like I want this one to be like where there's a lot of podcasting in the background, a lot of.
Are you going to
Kahuna,
use that other song for the outro now?
Yeah, we'll leave the other one for the outro. That Kai can handle that one, but this one's special. This one I need. I want it to be a mind blowing intro for especially focusing on Kahuna. You know what I'm saying? He likes the song. He picked it. It's a good song. I want to have a lot of things that he's done podcasts. I don't care. I know they say intros shouldn't be more than they say a good intro should be 40 seconds. I don't care if it's 3 minutes. I don't care.
Yeah, look at Shuley and them guys. Christ, they run 10 minutes, 10 minutes or more.
But I want it to be special. I want it to bring out.
Melton runs an hour of music like on Saturday night.
Yes, he does.
I love that. There's a lot of people bitch about it, but I love it because he picks good too.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. No, it's simple. They just go live. They're really live. The live button's on already. When you hear all that stuff, when you hear them talking in the back a little bit, like you'll hear something right before they're already live. You have to go live to do that. You know what I'm saying? They're just not. They're not live. You know what I'm saying? They protect it very well. That the channel's up and on live, and they can play that music and play and talk to people. People can interact. But I think. Do you think they can still get the best chat room? I think they're top with their chat room. They got a great group of people. They interact quite a bit. That chat room more better than any chat room I've ever seen.
Who are you talking? Shuley?
TSN chat, the chat room. I think they're probably the best chat room.
Yeah, there's a lot of good chat rooms.
Now, Melton has a great chat room. He's about 500 on a regular basis, but he does a lot of member stuff.
500 to 800, yeah.
Yeah, no, Melton.
He almost got to 1,000 here about a week ago.
Not too often. He's a $500-600 live people. He's a ham and egger. You know what I'm saying? He's not 1.8, 1.9, 2,000 like TSN. Not even close. Okay. Now Brennan's an average about 900 to 1,000, 1,100. That's his average. But he's got fans that are so loyal to him. He's got a good fan base for him because he knows how to kiss their ass when he needs to. He's mean to them. He was very mean to Mesa though, and I'm not happy about that. So I gotta figure a way how to get back on the show one more time and pull the ultimate prank on him because I'm gonna give my plugs. I'm gonna do a real good job this time because he's gonna be watching me. He threw me off a show. He goes, "You're plugging Shuley and Carl on my show?" Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Thank you. And I go, "Where's my money?" He paid me. I came in like Sunday afternoon, but he's hilarious. But John's got 600, 500, 600, 700, unless they're buying him with live views.
Yeah, but you ever look at his likes at the end of a show?
Oh, he's got nothing.
They're like 20 to 30 likes out of he's been getting 800 just because he's in so much trouble and shit now.
There's just trolls though. There are a lot of trolls that go by him.
That's all it is. I mean, he's got his dozen usual.
Right.
I was in there trolling the other day, and I really like Clay Dabbler. I'm bummed that he's with John, but I'm giving Clay all these compliments in the chat.
Right.
Just I mean, he's really good on that show. He handles John really well. John even gets pissed off at him because Clay will just kind of start,
steer him up to the pot. He likes to steer the pot.
John is such a control freak.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Did you hear that? I don't know if you heard. I'm going into for a surgery. I'm thinking about it, and kind of like Bruce Jenner. I think I'm going to go all in like Bruce Jenner did, and it's time for me to.
Well, there isn't going to be a whole lot of surgery with you. I mean, you're halfway there already.
How dare you? I'll spank you after. I promise you.
Big pussy. Come on, let's do the chat here.
All right. He wants to do the chat. It's all about the chatters. I know. Okay. Well, here's your
good
buddy.
people. You got to take care of
great people. They're great, outstanding people. A+ all the way with the A+. We're right up there. We're blessed. I will start here. No, we did that one. I know we start here. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Gaseous. What about Machine Muscle?
Yes. What about him?
I wonder if Big Boss is a machinist.
Maybe,
Gaseous says you destroyed the most advanced machine, Big Boss.
This is true. Excuse me. Oh, I'm tired. I'm very tired. A long weekend. All right, here we go.
We read that one already.
Right, we did. Yes, I thought we read that one. Thank you,
Yep.
Mrs. Unlimited. Thank you.
See, this is what happens when you go backwards.
When you go
That's
back.
true. Gaseous Big Boss says, I have a feeling we read this too.
Okay.
Come on,
Did
Joey.
we read this one?
Seen Steeler Doggy. Yes, we did.
Well, I know we read this one, so we don't have to read it again, but we can. I mean, we could read it again if we want. You know,
Which way are you going?
I was started back up where we were, and I'm almost at the bottom now. But we got a lot of stuff coming up here. Let me see that we didn't do. You know, we didn't do the last Bobby
We
8
did that one.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay, we didn't do this one. Did we start there? Because Donks wasn't with us for
Mike's shitty internet provider says, "Hey, Donkey Kongington."
Hello, Donkey Kongington. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Newman. All right, where we go next to? There we go.
Oh, I can't find you here in the. Oh, there you are. All right.
You see me?
Stone tablets.
Mm-hmm.
Donkey, I got some ancient audio and VHS.
Really?
Yes.
That's got to be interesting stuff. I might be interested.
Don't have anything to play them with anymore.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's nowhere to look. We go dumpster diving. We'll find everything. You ever go dumpster diving? Oh my god, what a blast!
Garage sales.
I do that too. Garage sales. I love it.
I used to love doing that, but
me too.
You got to hit the rich neighborhoods.
Hey, how about we go? Maybe we got some free time. We'll go to garage sales. We're over at Dabicon. You and I. I want to bond. I want to bond with you. I want to get to know
bonding with you at a garage sale.
Wow, man, that hurts. That hurts. Do you know how bad that hurts? I look up to you.
At a garage sale?
Man,
come on.
Just think if we find a find. If we find a find.
Let's go skydive.
Are you insane?
Yeah. We'll bond.
We'll bond. Oh, yeah. You'll let me drop. We'll bond, all right?
Well, we'll give you your own parachute.
You sure you're going to give me a real parachute? Can you guarantee me that? No, see.
You could watch them pack it.
I don't trust you now. I don't trust you. That's it. I got to put you on the list. Hang on. KahunaNui. He goes on the list now. You're now officially on the list. Okay, buddy.
All right, what's next? Storage. Z's.
How about we start here? There we go.
Donks, I got some ancient. We did that.
We did do that. Oh my god. We do this one?
Johnny says Audacity, a cool DAW app for new people, then free non-copyrighted music.
Can you see that? You can see the chat. Can you put them on the screen?
No.
You can't do that.
No, I'd have to have a manager mod.
Really? Wow. Well, I have to get approval for that. It's just not my decision anymore. When I built this channel, I gave permission to two people that I can't just make all the decisions because I might, do some stupid stuff. So I protected myself.
I never wanted it until that day that your internet went out and I was here by myself.
Yeah.
That was the first time I thought, oh, that would be a good idea.
I got a question. Has anybody seen DG? I haven't heard from him. It's like he just fell off the earth.
I heard John and Leo are on the outs now.
Leo Gunn?
Yeah.
No, that's bound to happen. Leo Gunn has given a lot of money to John, supporting John's channel. Whatever to Brock Lee, he's gone. He doesn't even come out no more. I got to give him a call.
I'm sure he's still around under a different name.
Well, I'm going to give him a call tonight. I'm going to text him and just see how he's doing.
Sodomy was in John's chat the other day.
Yeah, Sodomy. Sodomy writes me. I talked to Sodomy. She gave us some money when we were super chat a couple weeks ago.
He's not making much more than $100 a show lately.
Who's that?
John.
That's it?
He did 105 one day last week, and
wow.
I think he's broke 100 every time, but not much more than that.
That's sad. So the Duke of the Dabblefuds.
It's been a long time in the coming.
Well, it's bound to happen. All right, let's get through these chats, buddy.
Grateful for the money that he gets.
He's not grateful for nothing. He's not grateful for nothing. Got to be grateful for everything. This is all gift. This is all gifts. Every person that comes here and watches this terrible, me being terrible, and me just being flat, but when I get put together a show with the certain people, you get the karma, and you get not the karma, you get the chemistry, and you know what works and you don't.
Johnny A says KB got a funny chat. Bedabbler's chats are good too.
Yes, BJ. Yeah, BJ. I was about to say Tukey was the third biggest one as far as chatters that I thought was. They're very loyal. They're very loyal. I don't like Kinky Local, but there's a good channel over there. It puts me in the
Pinky
ban list.
Loco is going after Jake Hudson and Bedab or in OJ's chat Sunday morning.
Yeah,
Me and him were getting along a little bit.
Yeah, I'm about to talk to you about that. I've been noticing that you're getting close with a lot of people that I don't think you really know who you're in bed with. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. I don't judge people on their past. I guess.
Well, that's a good thing.
People can change.
You think so? 100%? You believe that?
It's been proven. Look at me.
Are you saying you were a mean guy before?
I used to be a troll.
Really? Were you a troll?
So you called me. So you called me.
I knew I set myself up for that.
Yeah, one day I don't remember what it was. You were standing. Oh, I think you were standing at the desk. There was somebody at your desk, or you were.
You're beautiful. You're real beautiful. You're a beautiful
must
thing.
Have been Mr. C or something. You're going down a list of people, and you're going, "Oh yeah, that's a troll. That's a troll." And then I had a different name back at the time, and you're going, "Yeah, I think he's a troll." And it's like, shit, I never trolled you. I was bummed that you were in with John, but I never trolled you.
Oh my God, was I something else? I tell you what.
fun.
Did I tell you a couple of times I was by myself doing a show and I banned the whole chat room? I looked down, I had everybody banned. Everybody, I banned the whole entire 34 people I had one night. I banned them all.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, but that used to be a common night, 34 people.
I tell you what, man.
I mean, everybody was coming after you back then.
But
You're a different person now. You're a lot better at what you do.
Thank you.
I mean, your mic still sucks and your back.
I don't know how. This is a professional mic, even though you got a
Yeah.
better one. I probably don't. I got it set up right. I check it the way I'm supposed to. I don't know. I got a lot of things going on right now, man. And like I said, I was really worried about a lot of things for that. I don't want people to. I don't want them to the people. I don't mind being trolled or coming at me and want to attack me. I don't care about that. That's I can handle that. I don't want the malicious people coming after me and hurting the channel more than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Just saying that is drawing them in.
I know.
Johnny said that he thought DG was on Carl's stream.
Was he? Who said that? Johnny Leanne?
Johnny, he's about 5, 6, 7 chats from the bottom.
Yeah. Well, Johnny
we gotta catch up.
All right. Well, I'm going here. Let's see where we're at. We're just gonna. How about this one? Over here. Gotta excuse me, guys.
8-track reel-to-reel gramophone. What is that?
A gramophone. That one, the thing that the one you crank. Is that what that is? You talk about
I didn't know that's what they called it.
Wasn't it? You were talking about where to play the records, the big 78, the 78s.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant the crank telephone.
No, they had a crank telephone, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. All right, how about this one? Mike's shitty internet provider. Hey, at Donkey Kongton. That's how you do that commercial. I do want to tell you that we might start taking a couple sponsors on. I got some things in the works. Now we might have to wear certain products, T-shirts. I told them you like cut sleeves. We might have to advertise for them. You know what I'm saying? And
hey, if Mrs. C wants,
I know.
My wife to look at those T-shirts. You gotta get that shit going. We got to order the T-shirts too.
Here's what we decided to do. I was going to talk to you about that today.
2 weeks away.
Because we got 2 weeks away, we're not going to worry about it to the event. We're going to have her this way. She's got time. We can get ideas for her. They can talk. Your wife could explain, what maybe things that she knows that will work better. We're new at this, and I don't want just we give your wife too much to do, and then she's looking at this. They're making too many mistakes. I want to be able to take her criticism and tell us. I want her to tell us, listen to me. I've been doing this a long time. Trust me. But I want it to be perfection. I want to be perfect. So so I don't want to mess things up by me coming in or my wife coming in, not knowing what the knowledge that your wife has.
I'll tell you what, if we went with black T-shirts, something with those colors like Mrs. Honeybee uses on the thumbnail would look really cool on a shirt.
You think so? Did you ever see? I started to show you guys, and I think the chat won't mind this because I start taking the names that people were calling me, and I started getting these ideas to put them on mugs. They used to call me Blowy C. Below EC was a big name from the Melton slash uh, uh, MLC chat room. Below EC, that would be a great name. And look at Below EC hats. So I made these hats in the free store with Stream Element and mugs. I put my mug shot on a mug. Who wouldn't want to have a Joey C mug shot on their mug, a coffee mug? You know what I'm saying? You just look down and you see old Joey C in his prison stuff. That's classic. Mr. Big Shot, Kip Smith. He's one of our mods, and he's a gamer. He's a guy who likes to game. He made this thumbnail, not a thumbnail, this picture. At the time, he was Mr. Big Shot, and he pimped them all out, and his picture was outstandingly good done. It was unbelievable. And you guys wouldn't believe. I don't know if they remember it, but he was in the all white cashmere jacket. He was all dressed up like a pimp, all the gold. That was done by Kip Smith, and it was cool. Now, Commissioner, I don't know what's going on with him, but he kind of big league me now. He told me that I need to chill out. He said, "Oh man, you need to." He calls me old man now. He says, "Oh man, no disrespect to you. I know you got to take your Geritol tonight." He says, "But you know what? I'm the future. You just remember that, and that's gonna be my way or the highway." And I'm like, he's getting so good at it. He might be able to pull it off. I might not be worried about it, but I don't want him to be in my office at home where my trophy with all my pictures of working in baseball. I don't want him to be running that. I want a museum to come in and to make that. Manson's going to be there. It's a big icon. So I want him to take my little section and put me there in the place, and you know what I'm saying? And just really get me out there. I'm already out there. Don't get me wrong. I'm really out there.
You're out there.
I'm out there. There's no doubt about that. Hey, did you take care of the thing? Take care of that thing I told you about?
What the hell are you talking about?
That thing I told you about. That thing the other day I was talking about? You take care of that?
Sure.
You did? What about now? Did you get the second thing too?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Jesus. All right, have mercy.
Donk says stone tablets. Yeah, that's going back a ways.
Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. Have a yabba dabba do time. That's a song, the Flintstones. You know what I'm saying? Great song.
Used to watch that every day after school.
I love Fred Flintstone working for the rock quarry, dinosaurs. Where he'd have his daughter out there.
His boss, Mr. Slatestone.
Mr. Slatestone. What a name, Slatestone.
Wasn't that his name? Maybe I'm wrong.
I think you're not wrong. I think you're right. I want that name. Can you go tell them to adopt me? Give me the Slatestone name and let me do a different outfits on podcasting. You know what I'm saying? I want to be
everything had to do with rock.
Well, this is gonna have to do with podcasting. I'm not a rock guy. I don't break a little rocks with like rock. Once in a while, I rock, but nothing big. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, let's finish up the chat room because you gave me some ideas that I'm gonna do something for tomorrow. We were supposed to have a guest today. He did say this. Send me the link. I may be tied up at working today, but if not, he could be slipped in.
He works.
I guess so. He's done my show before, and I always enjoyed him when I see him when he's over here in America. He's on a podcast. We would have supposed to have usually on tonight. I'll extend it to him tomorrow. I thought it would have been a great guest to have. He was usually on, and obviously he probably couldn't make it because he did go to work or he overslept. I'm ready at 8:45. I'm ready to roll over out of bed and go do the podcast. You know what I'm saying? The Pimpmobile there, that big old green car. Remember the old Pimpmobile? I was in Chicago in 1977, and I saw this green decked out. It wasn't a Cadillac. It was like it might have been a Lincoln, the big old boat Lincoln, and it was done in all lime green, and it had the big old rims on it with the big old white walls with the white on the white walls. You know what I'm saying? And it was Big Don Money, the pimp in Chicago, who became a reverend, and he used to wear this green suit with dollar signs, and he wore this hat. And I just like, these guys are cool. I want to be like them when I grow up. But you got to learn about the pimp hand. And you know about reckless eyeballing? I learned a lot of things. You can't let a hoe reckless eyeball you on the street. She reckless eyeballs you. That calls for. I know a lot about the pimp hand. A lot about the wire, the coat that they used to wear. They used to whip them with the coat, the wire. The coat hanger. That was their tool of choice. back in those days. There's
Oh,
a
wow.
series date. Yes, that's right. Pimping wasn't easy in those days, but those were some real pimps. Today there are no pimps out here today. They're all wannabes. You know.
We already read that one.
Oh, we did.
Which direction you going?
I'm going back down now. Should I
Read
go back
that
up?
one. Read
We
that
gotta
one.
go. Oh, so you read all these. What about this one? Yeah.
Donk says I still got a brand new forehead VCR in the case. The other one, if the other one breaks, Jerry.
Wow,
In
that's
case
good.
the other one breaks.
At the backup. That's good. Good deal. All right. That's the way to be prepared, dogs. I love that. All right. How about this one?
Donk says multiple laser disc karaoke machines too. Jesus Christ.
That's right.
The hell's that guy store all
But-
this shit?
So yeah, I don't know. How big were you when you went to garage sales? I used to like to go to flea markets. I used to like to go to auctions. I used to do dumpsters diving. I've done it all, man. I've done it all. I love it.
I used to go once in a while at garage sales. You find a few things
Yeah.
here and there. Flea markets
do?
I used to do a lot.
You find some
And
stuff.
swap meets.
Yep, that's right. Very much. How about this one? You read that one?
Smart donkey because unattainable in a pinch.
Yes. Well, did we catch up? We got a little few more. How about this
I
one?
don't
Mike? See, did we read that one? I'm just
Mike's
bouncing.
shitty internet provider says Artie said he kept a VHS player for one reason.
What's
His
that?
3 favorite porn movies are on VHS.
Already
And he
late.
didn't know how to transfer them.
Oh, I love
That's a
it.
good one.
I love it. That's a good one. Very good. That one.
Back in time, 1982, my college job making video for Laserdisc program.
Laserdisc. There's another thing from the past. I like it. I like it. Laserdisc. That was big. Yeah, that was
Big
cool.
is a 33 and a third.
Yes. That's right. The 33 albums, the album, or 78s. Remember the old 78s?
Yeah,
No.
78 was that normal?
I don't know. Was that
45s
normal,
for the
Jim?
little ones. I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't know if they were
remember
normal.
33 and a third.
But if you own something that was worth some money, those vinyl records held some money. You get some big money. Collectors are looking for that stuff, you know. There's a market for it today, you know what I'm saying? So
She's starting to wake up here, so we're gonna have to hustle through this.
all right, yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna get through the chat. We're ready to go here.
Dom
if you
said
gotta
I
go-
figured you'd understand what I was talking about, Jerry. Most people stare blankly when I mention laser disc. Yeah.
I'm gonna you see Dunks is brilliant. It's like
Laser disc got to be one of the shortest periods of time
yes,
for
yes.
electronic shit. They weren't around very long.
My boy Mason in Portland, aka Portland Shane Killer. I think DG's is hiding. That video wasn't a good look for him. Praise God, DG, we love you, and it's all right, my son. It's all right. We love you. All right, thank you, Mason, for the input. I do worry about him. I kind of worry about.
I read
DG,
that
but-
one already.
You did? Okay. What about this one?
Joey, why you got to punish Kahuna by making him reread all the chat from the top?
Because-
Unnecessary.
You want to know why I'm
Yeah,
punishing
I
him?
agree with Big Boss.
What he did to me the other day, he deserves to be punished. Okay, he disrupted me and walked all over me.
I
He
think
didn't
me
care
and
about my
Big Boss
stories.
should do a show. Me, Big Boss, and Donks. We'll do a
Okay,
show.
I'll let you guys go. You guys can do a show here,
We should. Yeah.
and you should do it. All right. No, I'm right. I'm just not here today, guys. I'm here because for you guys, the most important thing. I fought hard to be here today because I'm just had a bad weekend and a tiring weekend, and I'm just really exhausted, and I'm overdoing it. I'm going to tell you something. You guys are going to kill me, and you guys are all going to be mad at me when I show you this next thing. Now I have to do it, and this is bad, and I'm scared. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm scared. I've never, ever had it this bad, and I don't know what to do because I don't get the answers anymore. They don't know what they're doing with me. Okay, this is why. Okay, they're swollen. Look how big they are. Look how big they are, buddy. You see that? You see that? They're swollen 3 times the size. Look at that.
Too much salt.
I'm telling you, I hardly ate this weekend. The right foot is 4 times the size of what it's supposed to do. I'm getting scared here. So I lost my balance twice today.
That's a sign of God. My
Oh.
dad had that for a while. What the
It's
hell?
coming. I feel it's
Something
coming.
to do with kidneys, maybe.
I got perfect kidneys. Perfect kidneys.
My dad had that swollen feet thing. He couldn't hardly get his shoes on.
Everybody,
You gotta keep your feet elevated every chance you get.
it's time. I just want you guys to prepare that if you don't see me one day in the morning show, and just please give me a goodbye, farewell goodbye if I don't make it. Okay, one day I'm gonna not wake up and it's gonna be all over for me. So I'm prepared myself for that, and it could happen in I don't know anytime. Could that 20 years from now, 10 years, 5 years, could happen tomorrow. I don't know.
Terry Nee says cellulitis.
No, that's not cellulite, but that's my feet swollen. It's killing. I can't even put my shoes on. I couldn't even put my shoes on. That's how big my feet went. And I got a size 11
Like
shoe.
shitty internet says you could have gout.
I don't drink beer. I don't drink alcohol.
I don't think that has anything to do with gout.
Yes, it does. It makes it swell
Does
up. Yes. Yes. Gout is not good if you drink beer. It's no good for you.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm not myself today, but I would not miss a show and be late because I was told keep being professional. You're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have good days. And so today is a bad day, and I apologize for that, guys. I really do. I'm way off my mark today. So
Donk says, yes, sir. I always thought double-sided LP size laser disc was the way to go versus regular DVD. Oh, what the fuck do I know?
oh, wait a second. Where's Miss Kitty been?
I don't know. She usually doesn't come in the morning. I think
she
she
don't?
must sleep. She works all night.
And I haven't done the last couple of days the night show because at nighttime when you get all these guys coming on, the be Dabbler and they're all coming on, and then Cardiff, it's just like I'm gonna have my regulars, but I got to do one because she does come. She's out at night. She'll come in the chat. And, yeah, I got to do.
Wait, I got to read that one. That was funny.
All right, go ahead.
Mike Shitty Internet says Chelino said, "Show him how to redact the tape."
Yeah.
The day KahunaNui needed the manager mod. Yeah.
Are you in the chat? I'll make you a manager mod. If I make you a manager mod, can you do the Streamyard if I do that?
Yeah. Manager mod, I think, can do anything, right?
Well, go type something. I'll make you manager mod right now.
What do you mean, go type something?
Type something in the chat room.
No, that isn't how it works. I don't.
You mean I got to give you a key, like a seat?
Oh, I thought that's what that was. I don't know.
You're right, but there's only 2 seats. I only get the 2 seats. Kai's got one and I got one.
Well, there you go.
Well, I'll tell you what. I like you a lot, and I consider you family because you really would. I think you're the key to Catalan TV to because you're well loved and you keep me balanced and you're not afraid to yell at me. You're not afraid to tell me to keep it going. And I, for some reason, respect the hell out of you because I don't bite back at you. So I must have an utmost amount of respect for you that because not a lot of people could do that. DG could do it to a point, but when he saw me coming out of pocket a little bit with my eyes were shut and I was getting, he just let me go, But I feel like I don't have to go full throttle with because you're gonna get me by the throat pretty quick. He wanted to do that. He thought it was the best thing for me, but he understood me because we both kind of we grew up doing kind of the same things. You, on the other hand, me and you had a lot of things that we experienced with the same way. But there's something about you. You can, I don't know. You remind me like a jolly Santa Claus, and I just want to sit in your lap and that's what it is. I don't know. You remind me of somebody.
Will that manager mod thing give me the ability to throw you off?
No, unfortunately, the only way you could throw me off if I signed a channel over you, and I take my name completely out of it. You know what I'm saying?
I want it then.
Not even a mod can. If I go to chat room and I start being disruptive in my own chat room, and I start like say you're doing a show and I cussing you, and you're like you're having fun, but then it's getting overboard, and I'm like really making you angry while you're doing the show. Nobody can touch me. It's the only place you
that
really
becomes
can be
a problem when
troll.
you have so many mods.
No, I got a lot. I got 25 mods.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But I gave to all the good people. If you saw the list, I'm going to show you one day. I'm going to.
Yeah, but those people can turn on one another. That's where the problem comes in.
Did I tell you about the bad mod we had?
And there's infighting.
We are we caught up? We got any more chats? So here, cut it to Jimmy. I'm going to go through this. I'll get this knocked out real quick. Yeah. Donkey Kong. I think I can show him how to dox a tape. So maybe I can learn to redact. You hear me? Johnny A. Funny chat is on tonight. Kill Tony. Red fan in the Austin comic. Well, Jerry Lehan, I found a picture yesterday of Crichton real action troll, mini monster, looking in the window that looks like Scott Fitz from No Filter. My main man, the cut of the jib, coast to coast AM with Jerry. Hello, Christopher. We're having dinner at his house. You're flying, missing a great dinner. You could be at his house at the cut of the jib now. He's making us a home cooked meal on our way to New York.
That sounds good.
That sounds outstanding. Very wonderful. Inviting us in his home. He wants a spider. Well, we're going to have a great time. I can't wait. It's coming up soon. Thank you, Jib. Jerry Lee says, hi, Jib. Wilbur. All right. See what we got here. Jerry. Yeah. Art ball stuff. Did you guys know Art Vandalay by any chance? Anybody? Did you find Art Vandalay? Anybody? Jib, yo, big boss is yo. And now Jerry said, Bell. And Johnny A says, Bell rocks. And Mike Shitty Enterprise says, send Lulu the link on its way. Johnny A says, my mom was so into it. Yes. That's a good thing when you know your mother likes something and you enjoy watching her, be a part of something. It's a wonderful thing. Hey, Mr. Pineapple. It's E-Cole. It's spelled E-Cole Pineapple. Is that how it's spelled? Am I saying that right?
Pronounced E-Cool, right? I think.
E-Cool? I just want to say.
I don't know. Not sure.
DG has gone to Fat Camp ever since his video. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about it. He usually checks in, but I want to tell you something. I'm trying to figure out who you are, and I think I might know who you are. And that's irrelevant. I heard you're a fair man. I want to tell you, outstanding. You did an outstanding job with your show yesterday, and I'm a guy that is, and you obviously know this because you know who I am. I'm a guy that Rochi doesn't like a lot at all. Rochi don't like me so much. I can't even count. But I gotta say, I was even proud of Rochi. I've seen him sitting on a lot of podcasts and really just talk about me for hours. They go on for 5-6 hours, just a show about me, kind of like what Julie does to Judge Stutter and John. And they'll go over about the same thing, lies, and they only told half truths. But you guys, and I forgot the lady's name that's with you, so excuse me, I'm getting C now. But the three of you guys, I wanted to give you guys a big shout out and tell you, excellent job. Rochi, I know we've had our differences, buddy, but I gotta say, with the combination and the way you were doing that and how nice you were hitting some great points yesterday, you really did a great job, you guys. And I can't wait to see you guys next Sunday. I'll be watching. I'm gonna be a fan. I'm gonna be a regular fan, and I want to thank you. You guys even busted my chops in such a professional way that I finally could say thank you from one professional to another. So great job. Keep up the good work and welcome. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Big shout out. Go watch this guy. These guys are gonna be rising pretty quick. I promise you that. Mike Shitty Internet Provider. Joey C's mugshot. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys that. Even if Kuna leaves, I'll stay on for an extra minute. If he's got to go when we're done with the chat, I'm going to show you guys. I wanted him to see, but he's got to go, Commissioner of Catalano TV. I got my gimbal. I'm ready to scooter. I'm ready to scooter stream. Wait a second.
I thought I read earlier that he crashed his scooter and had to get a new one.
Wait a second. He wants to stream while he's driving the scooter? He'll kill himself.
He's got a gimbal that straps around his chest.
Oh my god! Oh, we got to talk.
Say we wind that scooter up to 65 and let him rip.
Yeah, I know. I don't recommend it, but he is his own man. I can't tell him what to do. Carter Jibs. I think I found it. Was it taken in 2000, Jerry? The ball's in your court now, Jerry. We're waiting for an answer. Jerry, then look up world's Bigfoot. Central 13 hours ago show for the Scott Fitzpatrick pick. Yes, we will, Jerry. We will. Hello, Jerry. Yes, Newman. Oh, I'll do that. Yesterday's show thumbnail, Jerry Lehan. Yes. My boy, Mr. Wait a minute. Whoa. Chris Beck, I ain't seen in a while. Let me read this as I put up. Wait, I got a celebrity in the chat room. Someone very dear to me. And I'm going to tell you a quick story about this man because he's special to me. And I respect. I'll just tell you the whole story when I get to him. My man, Chris Max. And let me tell you something. Here's a guy that everybody loves. And I'm glad he's here because he makes a chat room. Chris Beck said, I was just timed out in Kiana's chat for pointing out the overly emotional moderators she has given power. Should really just keep her punishment for people who spam docs instead of those she disagrees. Yes, I was guilty of that. You know, Chris Beck, but I'm a guy that will admit when I'm wrong. I did that a lot. And the good people didn't come at me and be nasty. Guys like Chris Beck say, you know what? Listen to me. You're making a bad choice. You do what you want, but you'll be better off if you don't. And I really don't even pay attention where I throw people out no more. The same 6 or 8 people there that'll never come out. I can't do it, and it's because their screen name pertains to my daughter, pretty much to my daughter. You know, who passed away. So I don't have to see that. You know, I don't have to relive that. So but I took the advice. One day I woke up and I banned every day over a lot of people we had, and I'm getting better with that. But yes, very good advice there. Deadful, welcome, buddy. All right, guys, I'm gonna tell you a story. This guy I adore, my man Clay Dabbler. Hey, Mike, internet. Clay Dabbler is a big John. Well, was I don't know if he is anymore, but he really, really cared for Stuttering John, not just as a fan, but when I came on with John in the early stages for a long time, and I was going a lot. Clay Dabbler really loved us, and I became pretty close to Clay Dabbler. He made me a star with his Clay. And I wish I would have. If he still got mine, I'd buy my own. I'll pay him. I'll buy my own. I want to have that in my house. So if you got that, Clay, think of a price. I want to buy it if you got it. If you still have it, I know you sold a bunch of them. You told me that a few months ago you sold a lot of them. If you still got mine, and you were interested in it, I would like to have mine. Put it in my as a just a remembrance of you and what you did for me. I mean, I don't know when I like to pass it down to my kids the great work you did. And he got really emotional with me and said, I really just wish you and John could be friends. You're my 2 favorite people in the whole wide world, and I love you both. He goes, but I'll never turn on you because no matter how you guys fight and get war, he says, I'll never. I just wish you guys would get back. Clay might tell these people the kind of relationship you and I have, and I think the world of you. And he really was concerned. But his 2 favorite people at the time, he wanted us to not fight him and keep 2 streams together. I was touched by that. Not only was I touched when I woke up and saw the Clay of Joey C, he just went on and he hit me with that. And from that point on, I mean, he's my brother, man. You know. And
I was in John's chat the other day, and Clay was on. I told him at the end of the show, I said, "You're the only talent on a talentless show."
He is.
He brings the only talent to a talentless show.
Yes, he's going to be hosting that show that the Pineapple has, the show that they do. I think next episode. I think he's going to be hosting it next Sunday because the Pineapple's got some business. He's not going to be there.
I gotta check that out.
And
that's why I believe the name of the channel.
It's his name, EKUL Pineapple. At episode 2:30 on Sundays. I know I got this right because when I like something, I pencil them in. And Clay Dabbler's going to be there. Oh my God, the Pineapple is probably someone that didn't like me, but I could be wrong. You know, maybe it's not someone from my past. Maybe it's a family member. I don't know. But Dabbler, if Clay Dabbler's there, I'm in all the way. I'll be glued to the channel. Well, but again, I just want to tell my brother thank you for being here. He don't get here that much anymore. But when he does come in, I'm grateful for that. And I miss you, Clay. I miss talking with you, brother. I really do. Miss having those talks. There was a guy that was Clay sent me a shot of what he looked like. He's a big buff dude. But you guys see him now. He's a strong dude. And this guy kept messing with him. Somebody, I forgot who it was back in the day. He said, boy, if he only knew what I look. I think it was DG. Was it DG you were fighting with? Maybe it would have been DG. And he said, if they only knew that I'm not one of these guys that are hiding behind a mic and I'm a little weak. He said, boy, I'm lucky that I could control myself. And he said, because this is really me, he said. He goes, I just doxed myself to you. And I'm like, wow, man, you are a strong looking guy, man. And I mean, that's the kind of relationship I had with him. I mean, we were just good. We became good friends fast. So thank you for being here. All right, let's go. Deadful Donks. Chris Mack said, love you, Joey.
Deadful.
I love you guys. Oh, man, I got to take that. We got to hurry up. But that was my daughter. She'll call back. She's been calling me every day, so it's been good talking to her every day. Mike, shitty internet provider. Clay, did you catch last night's Rico? I think you will like it. I'll give you a keyword: tattoos. I'm gonna catch that one too because I went to prison with 2 tattoos that came out when 18. You know that? I did. I went crazy, and I don't like tattoos. I did it for my wife because she loves tattoos. I didn't get the best work done though. Clay Dabber,
Trying to get my
lots of
wife to get one. She won't do it.
confirmed. Yes, I did. And that that always said well he got very emotional with me. And when I see when I'm talking and we had this, and I got emotional back, I just felt like, wow, man, that was one of the nicest things anybody could say to me. And let me tell you something. When it comes down to the bottom line, brass tacks, if John could have changed his ways just a little bit for everybody and just made himself a little likable, I would have stayed with him in Podcast Women for the rest of my life. I would have. Because we were good together. When they made the just Shake and John, and someone's doing some cartoon now. I don't know who it's with, but I know it's supposed to be a cartoon with me. I heard someone's doing it. I don't know if it's the same guy that does if it's Baloney Factory, I don't know, or somebody else, but I heard that's
Those are funny.
Oh man, classic. I got them all. Showed my mother them. She was laughing. I go, Mom, they made me a shake, a master shake, So my mom loved it. But thanks, Clay. And Chris, thank you, brother. I mean it. And Chris McAwatch be evolved to be, and I think he always sensed that he can't be that bad of a guy, and he knew that, and he used to say that I got hit hard by a lot of nasty things being said to me, and and I ain't gonna lie, there was days I went to bed and I'm like, man, oh man, I made it through today, man. I was beat bad. I'm like, ah man, this is getting crazy, but I stayed strong and it all come out good, and like I said, Rochi and Pineapple and Clay, if you're involved with this, and I forgot the young lady's name that does the show. I feel sorry, but I forgot that. Nice woman. The combination of you guys, the show is well put together. I can't wait to see the next episode. And it's really cool. It's called.
What day is that on? Do you know?
Sundays at 2:30.
Sundays at 2:30.
Shuli's got Dabble Point. This is. Is it Pint Dabble Pint or something like that? I'm probably a little off somewhere. Look at
that's
the channel.
The name of the show?
Yeah. It's something real funny. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's kind of they're the British version of that show, and probably I'm probably gonna go after the Rochi thinks I'm a big low cow. A lot of people do, but I don't think.
So now it's official. John is hated worldwide.
Worldwide, really? Oh yeah, John. But they did a great job. And he loves Shuli and he loves Bob. The Pineapple loves Bob. He's classy guy. And Clay's already got to bring in a lot of class to this. And I got to say, very impressed with Rochi. Rochi always knew how to talk. He was very educated how he talked to you. He didn't have to yell at you. He got to his point. But one thing about Rochi, he would say, can we just talk this out like two men? And if I'm wrong, I'm going to apologize. And he did. He apologized one day because he called my wife a really horse name. He didn't like that. He said, I'm not that type of person. And he apologized. And then, but he is a fair, me, I couldn't just talk to him. I mean, crucified with the people he was with. Now, this group of guys, I'd be willing to sit down with I would definitely be willing to sit down with Rochi if it was just this group of guys that he's doing the show with. And I would talk with him this time. But if the minute any of those other guys entered, I would be over. Now he's got a shot to maybe go one-on-one and talk with me, and I would hear him out. So there's a thing I didn't think I'd ever say. If you're listening, Rochi, now we can make that happen if you're with these people that you're with. And you guarantee me that this is going to be respectful, and I'll be respectful. I'm a different person now, and we could talk. I'm just really want to know, because a lot of stuff that was being told was made up. You know that. You guys tweaked a lot of stuff because I was told that by some of your group that is not with you guys anymore. Like a lot of the rest stuff was, Dabs with a little, he did a lot of wrong things to me. But if you're willing to just talk the truth, I'm willing to sit as a gentleman to a gentleman, and let's maybe we could bury this for good. You know what I'm saying? The right way. So I'm willing. So Clay, as long as Clay there, I know he'll keep it right because I know he'll have my best interest. That much I could guarantee for myself. So Clay would have to be there too. So, all right, and then I really want to do that. We still rolling? Yeah, we're still rolling, Chilio. Clay Dabber, free to you, Joey. No, thank you, brother. Free to me? Come on, man. I want it, but something I could do for you. Please hit me up on DM. I want it. I want to cherish it for the rest of my life. Give it to my grandson. Thank you.
Put a little shelf on the wall behind you and set it on the shelf.
I do. I want it to be part of the show and incorporate the show.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do.
Is that on-air sign behind you? Is that thick that you could put that on top of that on-air sign?
I could. Yeah, I could.
I hate when your camera's that high though, because then all we see are you're doing a Jake.
What?
You get lower and lower as the show gets longer and longer. Pretty soon I'm talking to your hairline.
How about that? Oh, whoa. Hello?
Now you gotta bring the camera down.
How's that? How's that?
There.
Is that better?
There. Now you can fall asleep and we can still see you.
I'm already falling asleep. We got to wrap this up. But Clay, thank you. Please hit me up, brother. I miss talking with you. Mike, shitty internet provider. I look at your video, Clay. I like that actual response to your fans in the comment. Thank you very much. Articulate John. Clay is a cock strong. Yeah, I mean, hey man, he's a guy to walk in a room 2 hours already. He's rocking it, man. He's got the confidence but he's the sweetest guy in the world. He is. Just show him respect. He is a fair guy. I mean, he got into it. He was getting mad that one day, but I thought it might have been DG was fighting with, but maybe it wasn't. But he just said, if I was only a different man, he goes, well, look out. Hi, honey. I'm going to be done in 5 minutes, honey. Just give me 5 minutes, okay? Thank
Tell
you.
her to go back to bed.
Kahuna said for you to go back to bed. She's not in a good mood. She's not feeling. She's not feeling well. She's only got one young lung, and she feels like she's getting pneumonia. I might have to take her to the hospital. This happens about. Well, she has that. Been last couple years. We were blessed.
I didn't know she only had one lung.
Yeah, she's only got one lung, and that used to be twice a year with pneumonia bad, and she's been trying to really fight that. And she says, I think I might be getting pneumonia, and she's in the hospital sometimes a month. And
she had COVID already.
Yes, she has had COVID. Yes,
right,
but I've had it 3 times. I've had it 3 times, so that don't mean rule it out.
I'm not asking about you.
I know. You named the doggone yet, Johnny A? The dog yet? You named the dog yet?
Talking to
Wilbur. Yeah, dog. Yeah, I think he's talking to you.
Lulu.
All right. There's not that many, so not a big job. Clay Dabbler. I love him. Johnny A. You're an ex-cop, Johnny A? Big city or small town? Small town guy. Vagina wrinkle. I see it, Clay. Mike Shitty. That's actually pretty cool. Vagina wrinkle. I've never heard that. These guys are telling. Vagina wrinkle. That sounds pretty damn good. Don't you get the way it fits perfect? Penis wrinkle, vagina wrinkle. Mr. and Mrs. Vagina wrinkle.
I seen there was somebody had the name son of penis wrinkle in the chat now.
Oh, I saw the son of penis wrinkle. Yes, I saw him. Clay says he was ribbing you, Joey. No, I know, buddy. I know. I changed I really changed. I could take it now. I laughed. I laughed
talking about the cartoon thing.
Oh, he was ribbing you? Oh, okay. Who was talking about it, the cartoon thing? Was it on that show? Was it Pineapple talking about it? Or Roshi? Was that where I heard it? I don't know. Rochi's, but I gotta say, I enjoyed listening to him. Because I was level-headed now, and I didn't look at him like a mean guy. Just looking at a guy doing a show, and it was interesting. Rick, yep, we know Rick. I know, and that's why I just said if he could have given any compassion to be a human being to all of us, and changed his ways, even if he changed it 25%, I could have been with him if he'd have shown it, but he didn't. And Rick was one of the biggest people on me every day. Don't fall for this guy. I'm telling you. And thank God I listened to people. John is a scumbag. Clay, you're entitled to your opinion. Yeah, yes. And Rick, and all we due respect, we know that John can be a very bad person, and he is. But Clay has a connection with him. I thought, I had this connection with John. And Shirley would talk to me because I'll never tell you that Shirley was very good. He said, I'll never tell you who to talk to, what show to go on. I'm not that guy. He said, but I know him a lot better than you, and just be careful. He told me, and that's all he said. You, Rick, on the other hand, you really protected me, and you really were scared for me. But at the end of the day, it didn't turn out because John wasn't being nice, and it just. But you know what? I've never talked really bad about John. I did light trashing with John. I don't go talking about his mother. I don't talk about his kid. And there's a lot of stuff I could say. I don't because I'm not that type of guy. I won't do it. And he don't mention me because he knows I won't do that to him. I won't. I just won't. I won't give it to nobody. I dislike him. I don't want to be part. I don't want to talk to him no more. I wish him the best of luck. I wish he'd stop all the other craziness, and I just wish he'd just figure out that he can do this. When he wants to put his effort into it, he can have a good show, but he don't want to. He don't care. But that's all I can say. But I'm never gonna majorly trash him. That's for them guys to do it. Truly, and them they do it better, and they got reason to. I'm just grateful. Trust me, every stream I did with him, I'm grateful for because it made me a better person to be a streamer. That I'm talking on a business level for me, just for me, because I did learn some things not to do. So he made me a better person. And but I'm gonna be lying with you. 40 years ago, I was his biggest fan. I really was. I think he had balls of steel back then. And I don't know, now he just got to give up the fighting and just be a nice guy. I hope maybe someday he'll change. I don't know. We'll see. Mike Shitty Internet Provider Clay does hit John just in his own way. Yes, he's perfect. He's perfect. He's better than Rob Saul. I mean, listen to me. John is hated. John is hated. But Rob Saul don't deserve to get no. Clay, you got to fix that. This guy Saul scum. I'm telling you guys, worse than John ever could be. He's a bad dude, man. That's a guy that, he finally found someone to latch on. There's not a person saying anything good about him in the Devils.
Why do you say Clay's got to fix that? What could he do?
Clay's got to wait, guys, because John will listen to Clay. Just go. I used to tell John, you're making the biggest mistake by bringing out certain guys. He didn't want to listen to me. Didn't want to listen to me. Oh, private, you're right. I should listen to you. John, I'm telling you, Clay, don't take a shit. Clay, give it right to him point. Got to get Rob Saul away from him because Rob Saul doesn't deserve. It's Rob Saul that deserves nothing, zero. And no matter what, John might be the most hated, but when you do with him, podcast with him, your name gets out there and you get a lot of stuff that comes with it, but you get all his bad stuff that comes with it too. So it's a hit or miss, but it still comes out to you that you learn a valuable lesson, and you could either go one way to be good or one way to leave. DG chose to just not be a part of this no more, and bad experience for him. And I love him to death. I miss him. I wish he'd call me. If you hear me, DG, I've been worried about you. Text me, buddy. All right. I was hitting the gym a lot, but broke my arm and not quite there. Oh, sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope you feel better. Deadpool. Oh, yeah, I caught a bit of it yesterday. All right. Yes. Deadpool, good to see you. How you feeling, Deadpool? I sent you a message earlier, or I think last night. I asked you how you're feeling. I don't know. I didn't look to see if you responded, but I hope everything's well, brother. I hope everything's coming out good for you. I can't wait to see you at DabbleCon. Johnny A, Shuli, Bob, Mike, help me. Johnny A, they're the best. Patience, the way they talk with you. Bob, I love talking about. Bob is the best, man. Hackwright is just like those guys when it comes to teaching you things. Very patient, very knowledgeable, And then when you got good fans like you guys and the guys that care and they want to help you and give you advice, I couldn't have done this to where I'm at today without everybody, as a package, everybody. And I'm very loyal and grateful. That's why I want to give back so much to you guys. Mason in Portland, a.k.a. Portland Shingle. I just zoomed in on the lady for the whole show. No need for this pineapple. Be careful, Mason. That's nice to say, Mason. Good for you. Clay Dabbler. Lot out, Mason. Yes, Clay. Mason's good people, Clay. Good people. Mike Shitty Internet Provider. Lulu is going a ham right now, or whatever she's dibbling on. Oh, I got a question. Is Mule the honk clown? Is that Mule? Yeah, no. That's not Mule, right?
No,
it's not. Because
Mule from TSN Mule.
Yeah.
No.
Twitter Mule. He loves spiders. He's a big spider fan.
Yeah, Mule is cool.
No,
Mule.
Even Honk the Clown cool too?
No, I thought he used to be a troll.
He was a troll. He was one of my worst ones. But he became
Mule would never be a troll.
No, Mule was always the kind of. But didn't Honk the Clown move to Crap Coral? He bought a house there, did he?
I don't know.
I saw it on Twitter. He said, "John, I hope to see you at the restaurant around town." He announced it today.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I think I'm right. Deadpool, y'all. Clay Dabbler says nothing to do with me. I know, Clay. I know you're the best. Hackwright, Kumio. I get to meet Anthony, Johnny A. I never met him. I can't wait to meet him.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. He's going to be there. I wish Hackwright would be there. I don't think he's going, is he?
No, Hackwright won't come. Not to the East Coast, but the West Coast. He wouldn't go to freaking Las Vegas. It was only 4 hours away from him. He ain't going on the East Coast. Deadpool. You all need subtitles though with the thick British accent. Yes, 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 yes. But it was a good show. I really enjoyed it. I think it's gonna be a good one. I think they're gonna rise fast. Clay Dabber, morning, big boss. Deadpool said, boss. Clay Dabber says,
I'm gonna have to take her
gang.
outside. I'll be back.
All right, buddy. All right. So lots of love here there, Deadpool, big boss. How many we got left? We got a few. Let me knock these last 10 out real quick. I won't be there, Clay Dabber. I know you won't be there, but I wish you would. Wish you would. I wish you could be there. I heard that. I got a message from Base Bill. He said he was going to be there. I know he's right over from Canada. I think he's near Montreal, so that's a drive for him. A couple hour drive. I think he's coming over. That's what he said. I don't know if it's true. He's just messing with me. I'd like to meet him too. I thought he was very talented. He was one of the guys I liked. This talent. He did some things with me early. He made some stuff, and I had him on the show. And like I said, a lot of mistakes were made by all parties in that era. And but it was good. And a lot of people got good usage out of it. So I was glad I was going to help. I'm glad I could be the guy that everybody could bounce on. If it made him happy, I was happy. Mike Shitty Internet Provider. Penis wrinkle number 12 and vagina wrinkle 13 had a baby. The son of Penis Wrinkle was born to the Dabbleverse. Yes, very true. Donkey Kong, he didn't have balls to steal. He just too stupid to realize that what could really happen to him. Now, Donks, I'm losing you. Who are we talking about? You got to help me out here, Donks. I don't know who we're talking about. Mike Shitty Clay has info on Saul. No, I need it. Get it to me. Mike Shitty Internet Provider has. Okay. Pill. Mike Pill. Base Pill. Is that what we're talking about? He does a lot of good work too. Clay Dabbler. Just ask Penis Wrinkle. He has all the info. I didn't even read it. Really? Well, he's got a lot of information. A lot of people, don't he? He's got a lot on John, I know. Damn, hope you heal good, Clay Dabber. Donkey Kong said, yes, we do. We hope you get right back again. Clay Dabber, about me being on. Oh, yeah. I'd like to have you on my show one day. Anytime you want to come. All you got to do is send me, I want to come on. I wish usually would have showed up. Would have been great. I know I sent him a link last night. So he said he might have to work, but just send in case. Usually, if you're out there, you can pop in. I'll be here for about 5 more minutes. Chrissy Mayer, I think, helped out the most. She got a big network of friends. Yes, Johnny A. Yes, they're very big people. Deadpool, really good, Joey. Another scan on the 6th, I think, to see it cleared up with the meds by them. If not, then have to suck the fluids out of with a big needle. Oh God. All right, buddy. You need, you just need moral support. We're here, buddy. You need to talk. You want to just hang out. You want to just, I'll do a private stream and you can come and just chit chat in the back office here with us. You have to go on live. I'm just there. I'm offering it to you. Anybody. Me and Mason do it all the time. Anybody. We just hey man, can I talk with you today? Send me a link and we go just go sit in the back and we have fun. Talk for hours. Dawson, I disagree, Joe. I think Kahuna is a good. I do too. I love Kahuna. Kahuna's the best. I really love him a lot. I really do. He's just a wonderful person. Big boss, Chris Mack. Yeah, Kiana certainly has some poisonous mods. Yeah. Kinky logo over there, or Linky. Then he's got some poisonous mods. I also got timed out a few days ago for pointing out, yeah, you were bloodthirsty that were utterly destroyed her chat. Just switched over to Chris. Oh, Mason, you still here? What's the deal? Because Gino had reached out to you about he wanted to see how I was streaming lately. I mean, yeah. Everybody say that I have Gino on, but everybody's telling me that's a hit and miss. I got some opinions as people say, well, if Gino, how Gino is, he could also hurt your channel. I mean, it's no big deal if you don't want to. I've seen him go on a lot worse podcasts with a lot of worse people. And if he don't want to be with another Italian, because I'll just be an Italian, he should want to come. I don't know his world. I've always respected him. So if Gino Visconti thinks I'm a loose cannon, he's been on some wild shows. So he's got no room to talk there. So if he don't want to come over when I would like to have him and talk with him and have him on the show to make a fun show, I'm not begging. Just like with Chad. Chad's very making the biggest mistake because I'm going to work hard every day. And eventually I'm going to be to where everybody knows I'm going to be capable being. So, and Chad, I even gave him all his props. I don't know, a comedian. You're 20 years. You put yourself first. I'll be the second seat for the shows. He don't want to hear it. I'm no good. He's never ever do it. That's fine. I give up. I'm not begging Gino. Gino, I'll say it one more time. I've changed my whole format. I don't really get into the Dabbleverse. I know you don't like it, but if you could come on and respect the rules, but I'll monetize, I think we could have a good show. One-time show, 2 Italians who are loud and got perspective. I'm not as dumb as everybody says. I know how to talk on certain subjects. If it's subjects I know, it'd be great. If you don't want to come on, wish you the best of luck, pal. I got no time and I don't have to beg anybody. But I would like to do a show with you. All right, that's out of the way. I was talking about yesterday. He didn't have balls. No, you're right, Donks. He don't. And I thought he did. Clay said he's going to DM you, Joe. Thank you, Mike. I love Clay to death. Thank you. Excellent. No, I can't really tell John what to do. He's out of. Yes, I understand. But you're right. But I think he respects you really a lot. I think you're one person he does. I know. But John, he makes you really believe he cares, and then so. But I think you're the one person to be genuine. That's just my opinion, and I could be wrong. Tattoo's good too. The tater's good too. Johnny A. Donkey Kong says, "Wow, Joey, I can't believe you said that about Kuna." Yeah, I know. Don't tell him for me, please. Donk, come on, give me a break, man. Come on, we've come a long way. Donk, please don't throw me under the bus. It's insane. Big bods. I think it seems like some of the women get granted a little bit of power. No, go get me started on that. Do not get me started on this subject. It's a sore subject. Got to be tread really lightly, but it's a fact of life. Wimps of emotion hates. I'm very old fashioned.
What did you say about me, old man?
I said something really bad about you. Not really bad. Oh, I don't remember. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell. I can't say it. Oh, you call me old man? Where are you calling me old man? I'm older than you're older than me, old man.
Yeah, but I wear it better.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Oh wow. Chris Mack says, Arth, big boss. DG's obese was exposed to the man. Give the guy a break. He at least he did. He could have said some things on it. He never, out of respect to him, he never trashed John. He never did. It's the same big bod. I already read that. Okay. All right. Chris Max is sorry. No, sorry. We're not. I'm just trolling Kahuna when he comes back and reads it. Yeah, I know that. Have B Diablo as Gino on. Yeah. Oh, Rocco. Rocco's good to me too. Rocco told me because I gave you Chuki Soup gave you a lot of exposure up until we had one. I was the only guest ever on Tuki Soup twice, and then he had someone on broke that strength, but he did from Tuki Soup 1 to about Tuki Soup 17. He put a lot of publicity out for me, whether it was busting my chops, but he gave me a lot of exposure. And I told Rocco, you did. He goes, I tried to bring you on. I tried, the phone calls, and I love you, kid. He goes, but I hate you at the same time, but I love you. Yeah, Rocco's good people, man. Dr. Steve's great. I love Dr. Steve too. I love Carl. I'm grateful for all you guys. Okay, please understand that. Yeah, it gets to their heads, but it's not good for Kiana's channel growth. Kiana is pretty edgy. Yeah, I see that. I've watched Gino a couple times, but Gino's right to the point. She's pretty much right to the point. She don't not afraid to. But anyhow, I'm trying to see if I could show this to you guys. I wanted to show you this. This will take me. After this, I got to go, guys. Like Mrs. C, I got to go tend to her, and I got to get her. See if I'm going to take her to the hospital, and I'll let you know if I go, guys. I'll put it out there, and I'll won't do it to bother her, but I'll go sit somewhere and stream. All right, where was I looking for? No, I went to the wrong place here. I should go to it's called Stream Elements. Yeah, Stream Elements. Somebody told me the other day. Someone said it's on a super chat in another channel. Said I was out B Dabblers that you need to tell your stories like this. You're getting better. Nobody likes baseball. I go, that's not true. I got a lot of baseball friends that are asking me to tell the baseball story. That's why I'm doing a whole different baseball show for the baseball people. A lot of people said they want to hear the stories. And this person said nobody wants to hear, nobody cares. In the Davverse, yes, but there are a lot of fans of their baseball want to hear those old stories. I don't know, man. I'm just going to do what I got to do to get you guys what you want. All right, so Stream Element. I think that's right. I can get into that. Stream Element. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. All right. Let me see if I pulled it up. All right. Let me see if I can pull my store up and go over this. All right. So we go here. Stream Element. I got to sign in and log in. To YouTube, I got to connect. Bear with me here. We're going to go. I just want to show you some of the things that I use when people call me really bad names. I put them on shirts. And what's this? Update your detail. Everything is updated. Yeah, it's all good. Remind me later. I don't got time for this. All right. Revenue. Merch store. Let's see if my merch store comes up. No, it's not going to come up. Because they're part of the fourth wall now. So I can't get none of the stuff I had. Oh, my access gallery. Oh, man. Is this it? No, that's just my gallery. Anyhow, okay, so I guess I can't do it. Where's all that merch at? How do I get to it? I had, like I said, all right, so I'll tell you real quick. Blowy C search. So Mr. C come up with a brilliant idea. We'll make his and her shirts Blowy C and Hoey C. Huh? You like that? I Hate Joey C jackets and sweatshirts and sweatpants outfits. Really cool with cursive. We're gonna start getting our own merchandise. We're gonna be wearing it on the shows. And I know that Blowy C, Hoey C thing is gonna be big. I know it. I know it's gonna be big. All right, Kahuna's out with the dog with Lulu. We'll see you guys. Let's see. Chris Beck says, let me read this. That's exactly what I point out, Big Boss. I said it would constrain channels growth and wouldn't help bring people back around. Yeah.
I've got to get going here. I got another.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up, guys.
On his way over.
Say your plugs real quick, Kahuna, and then we'll get out of here.
Alpha Shot Lounge Monday and Wednesday at 9, or is that 10? 10. Yeah.
If she's not, I'll have to step in and do it with you guys. So.
Okay. And then right here on the morning show, every weekday at 9 a.m., Cut of the Jibs channel, Lunatic Lounge, Mondays and Fridays at 7. No Filter with Andrew, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 7. Jason Bardo X's channel, every night at midnight. And check out Mrs. C's Freak Pod she just did last week. I guess that went really well. I only saw the first hour of it, so I gotta find time to finish that. And then Hack Ride's channel, Hack Ride Studios, DJ Electra, Casey Day. Go over there, check it out. Eric the Midget, unboxing Eric the Midget, Catch 22. Hoping Lunchbox comes back again in the future. Right now, she's having some back issues, so she's not doing that right now, but hopefully it comes back. Hit me up on Twitter at KahunaNui952, at KahunaNui952 on X.
All right, we got 7:30 Monday through Fridays. We got the great Kai Boccaccio, does his morning show. He's using Catalan TV.
I gotta go.
Channel.
Later,
brother.
Bye.
And I'll talk to you later, buddy. And then we got his morning show on Saturdays. Kai's, I believe, 7:30. His morning show. He's got the happy hour lounge on Fridays at, I believe, 5:00, and then he's got the blues lounge at 6:00 on Tuesdays. He'll keep those shows. Eventually, he'll take the morning show away from here, but he'll be doing those 1, 2, 3 shows that he'll stay with Catalan TV. We're grateful. We support them. We want to help them. Go over and support them. Right here, Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. The great Joey, the morning show with CC Joe and Big KahunaNui. I will try to do a stream. I'm going to be doing, if my wife is really bad tonight, where she's saying I'm not yet to the hospital, but I can't do the show. I'll be doing Alpha Shot because it will go on. If she can do it, she'll do it. I'll try to do. We'll do a night chat tonight. I know it's good for Miss Kitty because she doesn't get out during the day. She probably sleeps. I want to thank everybody who supports us. I want to thank everybody who was here today, and thank you for the confidence and thank you for carrying me when I was really bad. The people that really helped me, I'm grateful. And just remember, without you, there's no me. Catalan TV would be nothing without you guys. I got a great group of guys. I love you. I know you can't stay here, but you can't get in trouble either. Anybody ever needs anything and they want to just talk, you let me know. Clay, you DM me. I'll get back to you. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm a little erratic right now. Just hold my wife and tell her everything's gonna be all right. All right. Thank you guys. I love you. And we'll play the outro. And you guys, and Deadpool, you keep me posted if you need to talk. Just good moral support. I'm there for you, brother. I would be there for anybody of you guys. And thank you for everything. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. All right, let me see. I think I gotta play this outro. Which one am I playing? Kahuna says that we should play this one. Yeah, we got a lot of things to work out here. But no, that's right. I had to play the one at Kai maybe but Miss Honeybee, I think she knows what I want. And maybe we're gonna do something great for this show. Want to make this show big. Let's do it. Thank you.
Joey C and Honey C watch the TV screen. Kai and Spider laughing loud, making quite a scene. Honey Bee, she sneezes, laughter fills the room. KahunaNui steps in, chases all the gloom.